us whenever we reach a new chapter in the story. One last note for VR users. This tour has some strong filters in some parts. And now, my friends, let us begin. Please follow me.
Yoink. A little weird dome around me that I can't select anyone. Oh well.
I'm under the water.
I believe that is the shader. Sorry. So I think we're already in the room. Let's find the pillar. Yeah, that's the bed right there. We're already in the room.
Listen. Can you hear it? The waves. They say that when I was born, everyone could hear it. The midwives, the guards, the servants, even the cooks and stable hands. Everyone in the castle. Everybody in the kingdom. Everyone heard the ocean. But that didn't make any sense. The ocean is nowhere near the kingdom. The oracle said it was a sign that I was different. But I never heard the waves myself. At least, not until... Chapter 1. High in a castle tower, alone in a dark chamber, a young prince trembles beneath the covers. His brow is furrowed with worry, his breath shallow and rapid. His mind is full, overflowing with grim images, twisted visions. memories of that night. That storm. That harrowing storm. Dark waters, churning, roiling. Nightmares plague him. Guilt plagues him. Some of the crew members and soldiers were found along the beaches, blue faces strangled by seaweed. Bloated, half buried in grey sands. But his father was not among them. All were lost to the sea. All but the prince. He awakens with a start, saved from the darkness of his own imagination, finding brief reprieve in the pop of a candle. But this remission is short-lived. He sits up, looks left at the raindrops sliding down the glass, then right, slowly surveying the dark corners of his chamber. There's a meal on the cabinet, likely cold as stone. The thought of food upsets him, his appetite absent for 1 or 2 moons now. With a shaking sigh, he reaches over, scooping up a trinket from his bedside table, and he brings it close to his face, squinting in the low light to make out its details. It's a pendant from the sacred land of Laodicea, given to him by his father, the late king. All he has is this pendant, his mother and his brother. A warmth ignites in his heart, spreading across his body, keeping the cold at bay. Strong, charming, smart. His brother is everything their parents wanted. He even went to battle alongside the Silver Aegis and came back unscathed. The people look up to him. His brother is the king they want. The chill of night begins to win the fight. The pendant loses its power as the bed pleads for him to return. Heavy covers under which he can hide and wish himself away. A fragile bulwark against a callous, ruthless world that doesn't want him. He dives back down into his refuge and... Who would be at his door at this time of night? Is it one of the guard making sure he hasn't fled? Is it the nurse checking up on him again? Is it the zealots finally here to drag him to the tower? Rain batters the glass as he turns his head toward the door. You're still awake? The prince exhales and nods. His brother steps out of shadow, wearing a cloak and carrying a bag. Why is he dressed at this time of night? Has anyone entered your room? The prince looks at his brother. Have they? He doesn't think so. Aside from the rain and wind, the castle has been quiet. His brother seems nervous, and it makes the prince nervous. He shakes his head. Good. The brother glances toward the door. Get dressed. Grab whatever you can carry. The prince's heart sinks. Questions and fears swim in his mind like eels in a bucket of water. Is there a fire? Has Dacia finally reached the capital? Is his mother, the queen, sending him away? Is he finally going to prison for what he did? But none of these questions leave his lips. There he sits, useless. Listen, his brother approaches the bed. This is serious. Put on your cloak. Take whatever you don't want to leave behind. Someone is after us, and... He turns suddenly to face the door. The prince tries to listen. Hurry, the brother says in a harsh whisper. Now! The The prince is terrified. He climbs out of the covers and reaches down to open the trunk at the foot of the bed, rummaging for his warmest cloak, the dark blue one with the hood. What about Mother? The prince's voice is weak, as though it's about to shatter. What about the guards, the Aegis? What about... No, there's no time. His voice frightens the prince. Why is he being like this? The prince finds his cloak and swings it over his shoulders. He slips a long tunic over his nightgown, fastens it with the first belt he can find, and slips into some boots. He only has time to stuff the Ludician pendant into his pocket before his brother grabs his hand and almost drags him to the door. The brother stops, gestures for the prince to be quiet, and peers out into the passageway. My friends, let us follow the pair into the dark. Please follow me.
No.
No, she was red.
Different. Okay.
And she was
Updated model.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure the menus are all just magic.
You,
Good. Were you here when we discovered? Who?
What?
What?
It wasn't a crash, it was my Wi-Fi adapter.
Oh,
Dang, that's rough. Well, at least he's back, right?
mm-hmm.
I have so many people sending me invites now. Of course, they like never
that's
do it.
supposed
No,
to
like
though.
everyone's trying to join.
So,
Yeah.
for the fight, for the...
No, stop.
Why
am I suddenly so popular?
What?
I see you just be unpopulating me and nobody wants to sit with you.
That's my usual.
I was. I don't know.
Do we keep saying the same word that we do previously for the first or second, or is
We're
it
gonna
different?
go invisible real quick.
Okay.
Yes,
Try to be
we
as
kept
fast
saying the
as
same
possible.
I know this part.
It was literally detach,
Oh.
detach.
Because
Roger, not happening
it should be about cooked right now.
Watch, you get something new.
well,
Does the fight thing?
I mean, yeah, but what if we did defy?
You just messing with
We
you.
gotta be
Not the
It's just
first
that you
one.
said it and then he said it too, and I was like, wait a minute.
Everyone else is back, so we
Maybe
gotta
they just know
actually
something you
do
don't.
this time, okay?
Hey, I've been here for
know.
years. You don't know.
Well, not that we have to do it. I was just
Let's
wondering
go.
if we've ever
My
done
friend,
defy.
I appreciate your attention. The story continues. The prince and brother pass through an empty hall. The castle has been silent thus far. But here, footsteps echo from some place ahead. Behind here, whispers the brother, pressing himself against a pillar. A moment later, a door swings open. The sounds of armor rattling and a woman panting draw nearer. The prince holds his breath. The figure staggers past in a rush, glancing around but briefly, and they exit the way the brothers came from. That was the Aegis. The prince's heart flutters, but something was wrong. She looked injured. And how didn't she notice them? The prince peers up at his brother, expecting him to go after her. But he doesn't. The brother grabs his hand and uses a side door. My friends, this way.
Hand above your head and press the menu button. Or tab.
It appears that the armor made it, Proteg.
Yes, you did. Right.
Yeah,
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 he made it. I was wondering why he wasn't here.
There he is!
Man,
Did it. Finally. I'm proud of myself.
Good job. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Travelers, the story continues.
Here we go.
Why are we here? The prince asks. The brother hurries past the shelves and moves to the far end of the room, ignoring the question. He starts to check everything, moving random objects, looking behind and under furniture. The prince looks at a nearby open book, some old red tome. Who is after us? The brother stops. The oracle is dead. The Inquisitor killed him. He looks the prince directly in the eyes, breathless, afraid. I saw it happen. And the Inquisitor saw me. The prince stumbles back, catching himself on a desk. The oracle dead? And the Inquisitor? A cold chill crawls up the back of his neck. A sick feeling boils in his stomach. Dead. But the oracle said that he is the chosen one. The oracle said that he survived for a reason. The oracle said he would learn how to control it if he just went to Laodicea and found it. The brother steps back and dusts his hands. Help me move this. The two of them, carefully, quietly as they can, drag a shelf away from the wall. Behind it, low to the ground, is an old door. A secret passage. This leads outside the castle, the brother says. Are you ready? How can you be ready? No, this has to be a dream. It feels like a dream, a nightmare. The oracle can't be dead. Any moment now, he's going to be shaken awake by his nerves, and his mother will be there, and for once he will welcome her presence. It's just a nightmare. Hey. The brother pulls him back. Hey, I know you're afraid. I am too. But without us, Lazarus has no ruler after Mother. We're going to escape. We're going to hide. We're going to get help. And then I'm going to figure out a way to solve all of this. All right? It's going to be okay. We'll be okay.
I have returned.
The prince can only bring himself to nod before they both crawl into the secret passage. My friends, watch your head, for we must follow them inside.
Yeah, watch your head.
Secret tunnel. Secret
tunnel
under the mountain.
In the mountain.
Oh. I'll be fine.
Hi.
What do you mean? Oh.
What?
Alright, so we're about to do so it's going to happen. We're gonna be given 4 options. There's a 5th hidden option that we're gonna tease, so they're gonna list a bunch of options and we'll tell you the 5th one after.
Yes.
We gotta use the 5th option to pass all the way up to the final one, in which then we have to use the 5.
Yes.
My friends, the story continues.
Oh.
Good.
The brothers emerge from the cramped passageway and find themselves in a dimly lit basement. It seems similar to kitchen cellars, but the prince doesn't directly recognize it. Judging by his brother's face, he doesn't recognize it either. The brother begins to cross the room, checking every footstep. The prince stops. What's that noise? A grinding, A deep rumbling. The storm returns. An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. In a moonlight forest, a beast strides out of the undergrowth. It glides across the ground, argent, majestic, silent, a great silver elk. It lands, pauses, turns back. A younger tawny elk follows, slower and with less majesty, yet bearing great promise. The great elk observes as the younger elk's shadow moves. The shadow betrays the form. The forest becomes dark. My friends, you have a choice to make. The prince has 4 options. Descend, divulge, dwell, and distract. I will give you 1 minute to discuss what he should do. After this time expires, one of you will be called upon to give the best answer you have heard from the group. Your time starts now.
So, because of things like that happen later in tours or earlier tours, right? We unlock some
Detach. Where you can
Detach is the actual.
So, yeah,
There's a
Detach is the real answer. The others are bullshit.
which is a secret that they're trying to get right now.
Everything you knew was a lie.
But right now we want to use detach. Yeah.
The cube lies.
Okay.
Detach.
No, want to use
Cube
detach.
lies.
So curious what the five
Like
lies
that.
are.
A few times now.
The cube lies.
Unreliable narrator.
If anything.
Cube lies.
And then I just kind of went with what the group said. So,
Half truths. Half truths.
Yeah, but can you hear what the group is saying now?
So detach.
He's a fan.
Option missing, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that right now. Detach or
The cube's a fae.
detach?
Come over here. Come over here, Trini. Trini, come over here. Sit right front and center and stand up.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you?
Why? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you think
What are you
she's
doing?
doing?
I know.
I don't think it's me.
No, no.
What do you think
no,
she's doing?
No.
Again.
That was a little
Oh, well.
Just trust me.
off the cuff. I apologize.
Have I ever led you astray?
I'm actively losing brain cells watching this.
Okay.
I'm currently. I think we're witnessing some people detaching right now. This is what happens.
Go.
This is what happens when you detach.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is detaching from reality, is what's happening.
This is a visible
Snap
description.
back to reality.
Oop, there goes gravity.
Whoa.
Your time has expired.
I will say.
I demand silence, and I'm going to select someone to give an answer. Skull Z Ghost. Good evening. Do you speak?
Yes.
Very well. What is the best answer you have heard from this group?
I have heard detach.
Detach was not one of the options I listed. Are you sure?
I am sure.
Very well. This person has given an answer that I did not offer. How deep do these stories go? Let's find out. The prince takes a step back from himself. He observes his own fear, his own experience. He observes the vision from outside. With this clarity, he can see the truth. In the moonlight forest, he remains. The shadow continues to shift, sliding beneath the younger elk. The greater elk stamps its hoof unmoved. The shadow does not flinch. The elk stamps again, and the shadow cowers. Then the shadow turns. It turns in the direction of the prince. And the prince looks back as the darkness, black as the dark side of the moon. And in this vision the prince remains. The brother carries him upon his back throughout the rest of the hidden passage. During this time the prince is aware of the brother avoiding both some zealots and the silver aegis. My friends, please follow me.
We speed running?
Snap back to reality. The plot thickens.
Or let me out?
It's...
Oh.
Yeah, it's true. Whoa,
Holy
whoa, whoa,
vertigo!
whoa.
Holy crap! Hi.
Oh, right, we went past it.
Let us follow the prince.
Good.
This is the definition of if I fits, I sits.
I'm actually near my bed.
I'm on rafters.
She was very careful how I do this.
What is in my face?
These maps were made with assets from the book.
The council of the bed decides thou shalt sleep.
Like PS1.
Was this one of the story assets?
Ponytails sticking out.
Yes,
It is
the
in fact
entire
Vagrant
world
Story.
is made from Vagrant Story.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, I've seen some of this, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Good eye, good eye.
You were.
I can do this.
This one receives hit points. Shoulder wide head.
It's paper, Sullen.
Yeah,
It's paper.
Continues Allah's quick silence. Chapter 2. A final secret tunnel takes them up some steep stairs and into some long abandoned home. A chill wind whistles through cracks in the shutters, accompanied by the gentle grey of dawn. The moth-eaten rug breaks apart as the prince makes his way to the old, dust-covered bed. He sits and he sighs. He is tired and hungry, and his stomach still churns. The brother goes to the window and peers outside. On one hand on the handle of his sidearm. Was that there this whole time? The prince wants to ask about it, and the Aegis, the Oracle, the Inquisitor. But his mouth is dry and his jaw aches, and he, for the first time, is afraid of the only person who has always been there for him. I think it's safe here. Are you alright? His brother is looking at him. The prince nods, and the brother approaches and offers a water skin. Here, he says, have some. The prince looks at the water skin. The leather is carved with their royal emblem. He wants to take it. He wants to trust his brother. But he can't. You think I attacked the Aegis? The brother says. You think I killed the Oracle? I didn't think you could hear any of that. The brother looks down. Well, says the brother, I did one of those things. I attacked the Aegis. I didn't want to, but you must understand, I had no choice. I saw the Inquisitor with the Oracle last night. I was going to speak with the Oracle about my coronation, but I heard their conversation, what they said about you. I saw the fire in the Inquisitor's eyes. I saw the blood spilling. The Oracle had called you Oceanborn. The Inquisitor is... He wields the power of miracles of fire. You know this. He thinks you were sent by the enemy. He thinks the Chosen One should be fireborn like he is. Well, I don't understand it fully, but what I do know is, if I went to the Aegis for help, then she and everyone else in the castle would have faced the wrath of the Inquisitor, including Mother. This way, it's just us. This way, everyone else is safe from him. You understand, don't you? The prince slowly lifts his gaze to meet his brother's. Something about his voice, the way he's talking. He's never heard his brother sound so afraid. He can feel the Odyssean pendant in his pocket. Look, the brother says, unbuckling his weapon. If you still don't trust me, take this. Wear it. Be the one to bear the blade. All right. The prince takes the sword from his brother. Sorry. The brother's stern visage is broken by a smile. Come on, we need to keep moving, he says. It won't be safe here for long. We need to get out of Moravos, and then, well, I'll figure out what to do next. We'll find allies, someone who can best the Inquisitor. The brother stands and offers a hand. The prince takes it, and they exit. My friends, let us follow them into the castle town of Moravos.
I got it. I'm free.
Welcome to Moravos.
Welcome.
It's called Make Silence.
Tree.
I like white dress anyway.
Also, I am not she.
That's, you misunderstood. I was offering you my hand to come with me.
It's not treasure either. It's sheen.
This.
Come here.
What are you saying, Sheen Jim?
Okay. Well, you mess up the story now.
What's up? Right here.
The bad thing.
No.
I do hope to
You
hear
really
more
tried
of
to like
this
set trust
great
the
story box.
No, you come here too. Come here too.
Cute.
There we go.
So the story continues. Though the winds howl, the town is slowly waking up, ignorant of what had transpired overnight. Rugs are shaken out of second-story windows. Farmers set up stalls to sell cucumbers, carrots, and cabbage. Smiths stoke their furnaces while innkeeps sweep the past night's chaos out their front doors. The sun barely manages to break through the clouds. This way, the brother says suddenly, and he pulls the prince aside into some bushes. Not a minute later, a pair of zealots dressed in red approach a pair of city watchmen.
Let it be known, says one of the zealots, that the princes are to be brought before the Viner Church if they are found. They have committed treason of the highest order.
Treason? Truly? What do you speak of?
The heir murdered the oracle and has taken his younger brother as an hostage. The Inquisitor fears the heir has been compromised by the enemy.
But the heir has faced stations on the battlefield.
You mean to tell me he... Queen's orders. If they are found, the Inquisitor must be notified at once. Failure to do so will result in being branded an enemy of the crown and of God.
As you say, we shall spread the word. And the brothers are left alone again. Nobody can know who we are, the brother says. Don't say anything to anyone. Keep your hood up. And don't let anyone see your possessions. The guards won't let us out of the gates before checking who we are. We'll definitely be recognized. We just need to get to... Alright, I have an idea. I know someone who could help us. But we need to get across town. The brother looks down the road. My friends, the brothers are about to cross Morelos, but they're going to need your help. Tonight's NPCs, Dream Monkey, Vebs, come and stand below me. They will be playing city guards. NPCs, please change into your avatars. Everyone else, make sure you have the avatars of these two enabled. NPCs, please take your positions in the city, making sure you cannot hear me as I continue the rules.
Before the NPCs block Trajan.
My friends,
So now we gotta play a game of...
that you are able to use your microphone. If you do not wish to speak,
Never mind.
or if you think these NPCs know you personally too well, or if you want to opt out of this quest for any other reason, please stand behind the boxes here behind me. Everyone else, please take a moment to form pairs and stand in these pairs clearly. I'll give you 1 minute to do so, starting now.
I see what Vebs
Well,
is doing. Vebs is.
Would you like to be a pair?
What's that?
Would you like to be a pair?
Sure.
You want to be pairs?
Alright.
Hi, sure.
Tricky one. Doing Brendan now.
Well,
Gordy and I are going to cause some chaos.
I am wondering as well. She's always gaming something.
I'd try to secure you all window, but it would be also parallel and possibly physically impossible.
So now we have to play this with hide and seek. Kinda. You'll see. It's a bit of deception.
Does everybody have a pair? If you do not, please come and stand below me.
Music in this town is so good.
It's really
Is there
good.
anybody else without a pair?
Oh dear.
Very well. Kirby, hey Kirby 999, please form a triplet with Ether Memento and Smiles Psycho. Right right in front of
To
you.
your left.
Back here.
Closest.
Right here.
Marco, hello.
My friends, there are some rules. Please listen carefully. This is what the NPCs will be doing. They will be somewhere in the city and will be questioning you as pairs, so please remain together for this quest. If they address you, you must answer their questions. No other conversation is allowed between travelers and NPCs. And this is what you will all be doing. You are to wander the city of Morbos while staying together in your pairs. You may talk among yourselves or with other travelers. When questioned, you must answer the NPC's questions truthfully, except for the princes, who must lie. I am now going to choose the pair that will represent tonight's princes. Tricky Cat, a Magicoco, are you a pair?
Yes.
Come closer. You two are to lie to the guards. Do you understand? Very well. My friends, no role-playing is required. You are answering questions about your real life. None of you may give any indication at all about who the princes are. You may attempt to hide from the NPCs, but this may come across as suspicious. I'll give you all 10 minutes to roam the city. At the end of this time, you will hear the town bell. Please come and find me at this point. The NPCs will then privately discuss which pair they think were playing as the princes and lying to them. Your goal is to keep the princes' identities secret.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
My friends, your 10 minutes starts now.
Oh, before that goes, we need to find the key to McZealots. Don't forget that is legal today. Besides anything else. Also, hello, my name is Astoria. I don't think I've seen you on a tour before.
I mean,
Please the heart of the man.
I am indeed.
That's what she said.
Hey, well, come on. We gotta go
we
find
begin our
McZealots.
search.
We're trying to find the key to it.
We begin our search.
So we haven't been able to find the key yet. It's been, I think, how many tours now? 3, 4? I'm not completely sure. Basically, we have a hidden door over here, right? Like a door that's locked, and it leads to McZealots.
Hello there.
It's the door to McZealots. Yeah, we need to find the key though, since it's locked.
Why are you trying to break into
I mean,
McZealots?
I don't know.
Oh, we just want to go get our 10-piece confession.
Okay.
The locals aren't very helpful.
Understood.
But yeah, so I don't know. Are you like how you been enjoying the narrative tonight so far?
The locals aren't very
It's
helpful.
really neat.
Hiding
It's
the
really
key.
unique.
Kirby, we gotta stay
Are you
together.
two a group?
I wasn't sure what to expect.
Yes, sure.
Excellent.
Tends to be travelers. A bit of a surprise.
I don't think they'll get us chicken nuggets, my friend.
Do you want to go?
I don't know. I feel like I have at this point seen the whole town, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can go find where Rendiza is hiding.
This one is my part.
That's usually fun.
I see. Oh, I understand. That's excellent.
They usually hide.
I have a question or two for you guys.
Yeah.
First of all, what do you most often do to pass the moonlit hours?
Remember
Let's see.
You're not supposed to be doing that. Sneaking around, sneaking around.
This all right.
Pretty good, right?
Oh, I'm doing alright.
Fuck's sake.
How are you two doing?
Here,
I'm
let me just.
doing pretty well.
Here.
How about you? You know,
Don't worry.
you're like wandering these streets alone. It's pretty unsafe, you know.
Not trying to be racist, though. I saw it in the video game. Let me try.
Eh?
It's pretty unsafe to be wandering these streets alone. You know, you should get a partner.
Hmm?
It's pretty unsafe to be wandering the streets alone. You know, you should
Imagine.
get a partner. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I've been muted this whole time. I'm terribly apologize.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, it's okay.
No.
I've been talking. Hi. Yeah, I've been talking.
Hi there. I didn't.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Oh well, that is entirely my fault.
Okay.
Nobody.
Oh no, that's okay.
That's a wise idea.
See, I hide my UI for this, so I couldn't tell.
Sly fucking Cooper.
I'm just trying to figure out what it's elusive. It's nowhere. We found the key yet?
It's not.
This is totally original.
No.
Well, no, it's not elusive. I said it's elusive. Yeah, key to McSalad.
Oh.
Hello. Raccoons.
Hello, Game Monkey. Saying what?
Well, let's try up here.
See, look at them swimming on the job.
Yeah.
How dare?
So, quick question about the key. Is it like exactly look like a key, or can it be like in any form?
I mean, it's just a key. We don't know what it looks like because we haven't found it. But I mean, McZillits is a worthy goal, you know. It's we've been looking for it for well, I don't know, quite a few tours now.
Which would probably just be like moving objects.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, the legendary, you know, the legendary 10-piece confessions, like it draws travelers from many dimensions. And of course, the for dessert, you know, once you're finished with that, for dessert, you know, you can have some donut strike.
I don't really have one.
That's the menu.
Ah.
Or at least that's all the menu that we know so far.
See.
That's
Hold it.
Kind of questions.
No talking about McZealots.
Oh, hello there.
I'm holding it.
As punishment. Oh, I see. Very clever. Very clever.
So who's your pet?
As punishment for talking about McZealots, I have a question or two to ask you too.
Yes.
First of all, what do you most often do to pass the moonlit hours?
Yeah. We go with photo.
Well, I either mostly play games or just watch movies.
That's a no.
Stay awake all night and talk to people. Whoa.
It didn't look like there was a way out that in this.
Understood.
Wow, they didn't even ask us the second question. That is Vevs, and Vevs is currently power gaming. That's they are doing their best.
We have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
It's been that long already? To run as you
See, I could have set out, but
That was 7
well,
minutes. Yes.
Time flies.
Time flies.
you know, we're brave.
Trauma.
That always seems to
Yeah.
Every time I take my headset off, I'm facing a whole other direction except the one I Okay.
I wonder what their second question is.
Who are your partners?
Stake with us.
That is such a tart. That is. Oh.
I'm trying to think where it could even be.
Go that way.
I also
I'm wondering.
Hello, have you found anything?
nothing but dirt and dust. Still looking for the key.
don't see anything in there.
Still untrue.
I guess this is a good question. Has anyone seen my lantern as well?
Yes,
I'm still
hello.
looking for my lantern. It's been 4 weeks now.
This is
My
my
lantern's
partner,
missing still.
right
Hmm.
Alright.
Can't find my lantern.
Question 1. What was your most exciting time in school?
So me and I'm like looking at it. I'm like holding my lantern and it disappears from me.
Had a trip for a competition. That was pretty exciting.
What kind of competition?
A robotics competition.
Cool.
Okay.
It's
And
2
you,
questions. Haha.
Cassie? I was asking for an elaboration on your
see.
answer.
Yeah, no, that's just.
Sorry, what was the question again?
What was your most exciting time in school?
Oh, I think it was the first time I played in my school's band as a drummer. It was like really exciting.
Oh, nice. Alright, question 2. What smell is most nostalgic or impactful for you? And what does it remind you of?
Smell?
Yes.
I just didn't hear.
Are they talking about McZilla's again? Oh boy.
Nostalgic smell.
Stop.
I did find out the source of
You too.
the lag.
I have questions for that.
So I'm gonna have it toggle
First,
on and off.
what do you most often do during the movie?
You know,
what
how
about
about I think I got a good one. Rum raisin ice cream. It's pretty nostalgic.
Alright, that's the bell. Go. Go!
You have been saved.
Watch YouTube videos. Okay. If you had to play a prank on a family member.
When you turn the transparency or the opacity at 0. So.
Yeah.
Sure is a pit.
No key?
Just kind of
No key to
pointless.
McDonald's?
No key.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Oh wait, what? This is an entrance?
Feels bad.
We have Vevs over here power gaming.
They fix that.
I can't believe she's power gaming.
So sad.
Yeah.
I did see already. I don't remember.
I love how the bell
Yeah.
always devolves into just the frustrating "Get over here!" If we went around the other way, I would have. Yeah, that's alright though.
I don't know if it's frustrating or it's just the bell go burr.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh wait, that was from you. I didn't check it because I just assumed it was from somebody else.
Sorry.
Not exactly.
So if we win here, we're gonna get another vision, and if we detach from this vision, we get a thing from this vision called the Phi. Now,
To each other, quote
if
unquote.
we win another minigame in the future, coming up, we also get the chance to do another detach, and after that detach, there is a 4th time where we're asked a question which is going to be destroy. The other answer to destroy is defy. Since destroy is like 4 in a row, defy is the 5th one. That's not stated anywhere.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
And you can defy, and if you destroy, the story ends, but if you defy, the story continues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't work on me though.
Before,
Traditional
when I went
Japanese
last,
apology.
They didn't guess right, so I do wonder what would happen if they do find the 2 princes.
Doesn't work on me.
It's really cute though.
Well,
It is.
my purpose in life has been foiled.
There we go. Mm.
J Monkey, Vivs, have you had your discussion?
Probably.
Just a moment.
Of course.
My partner is up, but they will be back soon.
A moment is up. I feel ignored. How hurtful.
Sorry, my mic
The
is muted.
NPCs
'Cause
are taking a moment to secretly discuss who they think I wasn't about to say imposters. The princes are.
Oh.
Who are the princes sus? Ether, I saw the princes vent. Ether, they vented. They vented, Ether. Gotta call a report, call a report.
Sussy nobles.
Sussy nobles.
Very
Taking the
sussy
secret
nobles.
passages. How dare they?
I looked at you and then I looked back.
I saw the prince taking a secret passage. Report him. Vote him out. Vote him out.
No, we were just using the text chat. But okay, we did agree though. We did find somebody to agree on, so I can just say.
Very well. You have a good 1 minute, please.
We're taking F for J.
What's it gonna be?
My friends,
Unlucky.
this quest has come to a close, which means it is time for the NPCs, or in this case, the surviving NPC, to present their accusation. Varys, who do you think the princes were? Who was lying tonight?
My guess is my man and Cyan Laser.
Nope.
My man and so. Did you just say no?
Wait, did I thought I was muted.
I was going to draw it out dramatically, but there you go. Yes, Princes, where are you?
Do a dance on them. Dance.
You were my second guess.
And a magic cocoa.
Yeah.
Very well. As always, this has influenced the course of this story, which means the story continues.
Bum bum bum.
Oh wait, does that mean
Get ratioed.
My
I
friends,
just
your
didn't know where they were. So I just said the other people.
Sure.
No,
Sure.
because I was asking them questions at the
I'm
door
kidding,
and, like the bell was ringing.
I'm
and,
kidding. I'm
like,
kidding.
Taking their
As he
time.
walks across Moravos, the prince tries to shrink back into his cloak. His brother just strides ahead, swift and confident. How does he do it? Every Moravian looks at them, stares at them. Do they know? Do they know who they are? Suddenly he bumps into his brother as he comes to an abrupt stop on a bridge. He looks past his brother. A city watchman is talking to an elderly couple across the bridge. The guard's back is to them. The brother backs up and guides them both another way. The prince glances back at the old couple. He can see the old woman looking at him. And she points the guard in the opposite direction. A short while later, the prince stops. What's that noise? A grinding, a deep rumbling. The storm returns. An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. Amidst vague, towering structures, a blue bird flits, darting from corner to corner, desperate. Giving pursuit is a red feline, stalking calmly, yet appearing in places where it should not be. The bird is frantic, its movements urgent and panicked. It tries to stay silent, yet every beat of its wings betrays
its location, everything begins to redden. My friends, you have a choice to make. The prince has 4 options: descend, divulge, dwell, and distract. You have 1 minute to discuss what he should do. After this time, one of you will be called upon to give the best answer you have heard from the group. Your time starts now.
I think. Detach.
Detach again.
Detach. I heard detach. That was the last one. I heard detach. That was the last one, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Same answer.
Keep biased.
You'll get it correct. Eventually.
Yeah, basically, exactly. It's test theory.
Yeah.
Keep biased.
Keep biased attached.
Basically, there's the secret ending.
You know, I heard the answer to detach was pretty cool.
Have we considered detach?
Yeah, we're using the secret option for the first minigame, wasn't it? Also, I'm curious. Did you make your model?
Secret option, best option.
Get batshit.
I'm guessing
I can imagine it's cool, but I think looking at things and just nodding.
I will find
is
it.
even more
That
fun.
one's the kit
It's just like I look over.
Oh, cool.
Don't do anything
That's
else.
awesome.
It's like things go wrong, and I just look over and see the light on the
yeah.
adapter blinking, and I'm like,
funny
ah,
that they
fuck.
chose us because we were
Ah.
we were pretty quick with our answers.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
That was
I am entirely
that was
detached.
me last week when
Okay, so,
it died like midway through the day and then didn't come back until the next day.
I don't know, I feel like you'd be more detached, honestly.
Uh-oh. Please, travelers.
Just a little. Oh,
This time,
Trini, step forward.
Jim
More
speaks.
time for discussion has ended, which means that I am going to call upon Trinitite. I see that you speak.
Let's go.
What is the best answer that you have heard?
I choose detach.
You choose detach.
Correct.
Very well. You have sealed their fates.
So ominous.
The prince takes a step back from himself. He observes his own fear, his own experience. He observes the vision from outside. With this clarity, he sees the truth. He remains among the strange structures, fleeing from the fireborn beast. The red intensifies, and with it comes an unnatural warmth. It glows and rises and burns. But it doesn't need to. This exists within the prince's mind, and his mind is his own. He stops running. He turns back, and there is the fireborn. The prince takes control and looks down into his own hands and realizes that he can defy the power of his enemy. And the prince remains in the vision. The brother carries him upon his back through the rest of the city. The prince is aware of being taken into the home of a veteran knight with a shimmering sword above the mantelpiece. He is aware of the brother attacking the friendly veteran before escaping into a hidden passage through the underworks. My friends, this way.
Okay, this seems to be a little bit.
Yuri?
Bing, bing, bing.
Devs reveals
So
herself
what
to
usually,
be Power Gamer.
yeah. Oh, 100% Power Gamer vets.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
what
I'm
usually
hopping
happens
hard
is
trying to
we
get the
go
new
into this
person.
room.
Yeah, if I'm
So
gonna
we
take
go-
the
we go
fucking
into
chance to
this
get the
room.
new person in the spotlight.
I see, I see.
And then here,
Power
and
gaming
then
this
here,
game.
they meet a kind old.
For glory! I missed! Go talk to
Nah.
Thor? What?
Where is it? There. Hold on, I do it. Fucking stairs.
You think I can make it all the way over?
Maybe.
He did it.
What?
How did you do that?
glorious!
Yeah, you just do this.
Better parkour than you. Imagine that.
Yeah, just
Yeah, just get good.
just.
How are you doing that? What?
Oh no.
It's easy. Just do this.
You just
do
get
that,
good
Max.
vets.
Yeah.
You just
Forward
get
button
good.
over and over.
How? I don't.
just get good.
What?
Oh. just get good. Trini, just get good.
Soup.
Ah, we done.
Soup.
Sing around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
You're lacking campfire. We just have to imagine. Thank you. We have it. The campfire.
Hey.
Ingredient number 1 for the soup.
Yeah, real
I
campfire.
miss
Let's
Captain
go.
Panda. Well, Captain Panda's doing right. I was Captain Panda.
Wait,
You can't fully pick them up, but you can move. If you get the marshmallow close to the actual fire, it'll
Is it too
actually
much of me?
roast.
Can I ask? How's Captain
And
Panda?
then bring the marshmallow to your face.
They're just busy.
Oh, you're dead. Not to break.
Okay.
Campfire.
Oh.
Soul
That's fine.
fire.
Time to level up.
Time to level up.
Yeah, I gotta spend
Just
those
eat the
souls.
souls. Yeah.
My
Just make sure you eat them all
friends,
like one at a time.
there is no time for soup. Because of the choices we have made, the break that would normally be at this part of the tour is now moved forward,
Later.
Oh.
which means that the story continues.
Never mind. Well done.
I see.
Chapter 3. It's after sundown by the time the brothers emerge. The underworks tunnel led them to an old mill, and from there they followed trails until coming upon the eastern road. Moravos looms in the distance, gently glowing in the moonlight, as the prince slumps to the ground. His legs ache, his feet ache, his stomach growls. He's tired and sore and short on breath. His brother is just checking through a bag he's carrying. How does he do that? How does he keep going? Can't we go back? The prince bites his own lip. He didn't mean to say that aloud. Go back? The brother lifts his head. Go back? And what? Go back and face the Fireborn? He'll kill you, and then he'll lock me away or kill me as well. He'll tell everyone that the Oracle chose him, and nobody could disagree. The Varnha Church will change forever. Mother will be powerless to stop him, and then Dacia will invade, and the people will have to live under the rule of one of two monsters. No, we're not going back. Not until I find a way to stop the Inquisitor
And while I search, I'm going to stop the Dacians. We'll go to Felden. We'll warn them. We'll help defend the town. I'll kill every Dacian if I have to. We can still make a difference. I won't have another lake fort. Do you hear me? We still... Stop it! Please stop. You're scaring me. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just you and me. There's nobody else who can save us. It's just us. Listen. His brother squats before him. I'm scaring you. I see that. I don't like to see you afraid. But I'm doing what must be done. Do you remember when you were little, and we found that nest in the old tower? We spotted the mother, a bluewing, coming back to feed her chicks that evening. We even named them, too. Dusty, Scylla, and... Pickle? Pickle. Yes, little Pickle. And then the cat found the nest. The mother bird fought fiercely. You asked me why it happened. Do you remember what I said? Varna is kind. Life is cruel. That's right. Right now, 2 little birds have to leave the nest. The cat is after them. If the birds aren't in the nest, then the mother can fly to safety and the cat can't reach her. But this cat is sly. It's going to try to trick other animals into helping it, so the little birds might have to do some things that seem bad, just so they don't get eaten. They have to, well, learn to fly, perhaps, or find another cat who will help them. The prince nods, slowly. He can see how hard it is for his brother. He does not want to do the things he's doing. He has to. They need to survive. He wants to reach out for his brother, to hug him, but he cannot bring himself to move. The brother stands. We can go through the Duke's Wilt. It will be dangerous, but it's the fastest way to Felden. Do you still have my... The brother stops and looks down. The prince is hugging him tightly. Hey, it's all right. Look, when this is over, we will sail to Laodicea, the sacred lands. We'll go together, just you and me. Would you like that? The prince wipes his face. Laodicea? Really? Do you swear? The brother smiles and the world gets a little bit brighter. I swear. My friends, the brothers have a perilous task ahead. They must cross the Duke's Wilt in the dark of night, and they're going to need your help. Please follow me.
Sounds fun.
Petting my cat.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I zoned out. Can you do that again?
I just booted him.
working attire for this Abby? Me?
Moment of truth, I really want to survive at least through this mini game.
I take the bush.
You should.
Yeah. This and the end part, the in between, I'd be okay missing again, but.
Usually 40 people.
Yeah, no tiny avatars.
Sometimes I'm really glad other people get to be NPCs, but currently right now I'm really sad a certain person is a certain dashing, ball lucky individual right now.
NPCs.
See that when they
playable
hello.
characters, Vevs and J-Monkey. Please follow the tour guide.
Where is J-Monkey back? Oh yeah, you're over there. Okay.
There is the monkey of the J. NPCs, please change into your avatars now. Everyone else, make sure you still have their avatars fully enabled.
Yep. Same one in my picture.
Very well. Friends, please wait here, as I must send the avatars, the NPCs rather, through to prepare. NPCs.
The Avatar Uprising,
proceed.
they're gonna get against us.
Okay, good. It's just those two.
Are they through? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
My friends, another quest awaits you. Listen carefully. The Duke's World at night is not a safe haven, but it does bear resources that they may need on their journey. The rules for your quest are as follows. Navigate your way through the labyrinthine Duke's Will, which, according to legend, is haunted. Collect as many resources.
I think the radio might be bugging
Tag. The radio's busted.
Shush.
Sorry.
Damn radio.
Malfunction.
Bad reception.
Goodness. That's a small taste of how spooky this next section is. Where was I? Yes, collect as many resources as you can. Each of you has 5 bundles of wood and 5 clusters of berries to find. You must also avoid the Duke's World phantom. Its terror will render you immobile for several seconds, costing you valuable time. This phantom may teleport to any phantom fire at any point in time, so stay alert. You are being observed. Please avoid using avatars that are very small, very large, or invisible. Once you have completed your mission, you can either make your way to the end where I will be waiting, or stay behind to act as a distraction for the phantom, buying your allies additional time. Please do not use the teleportation shortcuts while partaking in this quest. After your 5-minute timer expires, all remaining resources will disappear, and you will be escorted to the end.
So, it's basically scavenger hunt, but also free stag.
I'm like
Okay.
99% it's not.
So basically, if the phantom touches us, someone can unfreeze us.
No. We just you slowed for a little bit.
Ready, ghost.
Like
You can still move.
99%
Just
sure
you're
it's
frozen
not
for a few
randomized
seconds,
per
so you can
person,
move
so you can,
again.
like, coordinate.
Once it all ends,
I'm pretty sure it is actually. Oh.
Pretty sure it isn't. I've pointed
I
out pieces of
just
things.
have
to
seen
us.
things in the sim.
5-minute timer.
Yeah, it's not always random, but it is,
Now.
I believe. But anyway, we can stay together. Anyway.
Goodness. Oh, clockwise or counterclockwise? See, Barry.
berry.
Oh, okay.
See, there's a berry. We all had the berry.
I'm still in. I have pointed things out to people that people haven't seen before.
Well, perhaps they've already collected it.
don't believe so.
Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, wood.
I see the wood. I'll get over there in a moment.
I'm very slow. Yeah, we did.
There's a wood right here.
There's a wood right there. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Oh, monster.
Oh.
I do that too. It's a bit unfair.
Well, I need to
sometimes.
keep looking up. I always miss the berries because they're higher up.
Yeah, but you have to look low for the
Sticks. Anything?
There's a berry. Berry.
Berries.
Berry.
Mm-hmm. 2 berries.
Berry.
Oh, where?
Berry right here.
So, are we gonna full loop or where are we going?
Nope, not yet. This is half a loop.
Got 3 berries.
Wood and berry.
Wood. Berry on the side here. Mhm.
See, this
Maybe
is
it
what
isn't. I don't know,
this is
it
what I'm
used to be.
talking about.
Oh,
Ah.
Morris? Watch out. More boat.
Get away.
I'm an
Is there
expert
anything
dodger.
else or no?
There's a wood right here.
No. Same. Wood. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm
Three.
telling you. I'm telling you. Maybe it's randomized
Berry.
between runs, but definitely not.
I think it was randomized before. Like at the very beginning, because people had things different.
At the very beginning, it was also broken, so wood.
True. That might have been part of the
Alright,
problem.
Berry.
Berry.
Berry. I'm almost there. Got caught. All right, now there's
Man,
only
you're
one
not great
more.
at dodging.
It's randomized
one
between
more.
runs because last time they were
Different
last time
spaces.
They were
I
more
know.
in the middle. Yeah. But
You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. They definitely spawn in the same place.
okay, and there's one wood. There's one. There should be one wood in here somewhere. In the cross.
I found 3 in a loop over here. I'm down to 2 more things I
I just need a wood now.
I'm looking for.
There's a center
only
cross
one
here
wood
somewhere. Is this a wood? No, that's not a wood.
Mhm.
Okay.
No. Just need one more wood.
I think
Minute
this
to
is go back. This is not on this way.
No, we went through that way.
And now to the sides
We
basically.
didn't go through here yet.
Well, yeah, we go to each side,
Mhm.
and then we have explored the whole place.
Berries.
Mhm.
Where's the last berries?
Systematically searching.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Where's the
and on
berries?
the way back.
I need the last berries. It's the last thing I need.
I'm getting you right over
It's
here.
gotta be high
There's another
up.
wood.
Because I always miss the one that's
Wait,
high
look up. Oh, there's a higher? Okay.
And the wood's right here.
Oh, there it
There you
is.
go. See, that's
Mhm.
so systematically
There we
search
go.
the whole place, and we're done with over a minute to spare.
I mean, I usually do that anyway, but you know.
Yeah.
We can leave now.
It seems to work pretty well. I mean, you gotta distract the Phantom. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, Phantom.
Over
Hey,
here.
hey.
Phantom. Hey, Phantom. Hello. Oh, it ran away. Jean, go get the Phantom. Go fight.
I'm
Eat
just
up
here to
Phantom.
pick up the Legos so nobody steps on the Legos.
Oh shoot! I didn't know the.
It's
I didn't know the.
Legos.
I didn't know the princes needed to construct.
Need to construct a new
Legos
sword.
really hurt when you step on them, so I'm here to pick them
Yeah.
up. I'll be on my way.
That makes sense.
Of course.
Alright. Bye bye, Lego collector. What are you looking for
What are you
finally,
looking for?
Trini?
I need 1 wood, 1 berry.
There was one wood in the middle. Berry. Well, good luck. The berries were all on the outside.
Okay. Thank you.
I've been
Right
slow.
here. Oh, darn.
I've been slow.
I haven't been.
You said there was one in the middle.
We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you're out of time. You're out of time.
Berry. Nice.
Got
No,
that.
you got it. You got it right at the
Oh,
last.
okay,
That was right in the wire.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good one.
Nice.
That means you have 4, 4. Nice. Or at least you have more than 3 and 3.
We need to get at least a C. 75%.
So we need to get we need to get no we need to get 8. We need 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is what we need.
We succeeded with
So how many did you
75%.
guys get?
I was gonna say.
Never mind.
I got 4 and 5.
75.
I got 5 and 5.
It's almost certainly 75%.
Okay.
I like 5 berries.
Excellent.
That was very cool.
You guys
from my
know where to
perspective.
go,
Like, we
right?
failed with 7, we succeeded with 8.
I was the one offering him to do it.
I wasn't hit by the ghost once. I just dodged constantly.
I just followed them around.
I got
and they
hit
kept
like
finding
once
all
out of the
wood.
gate,
I was
and I
like,
never saw the ghost when it happened. It's just like, I'm slow suddenly. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, that's why I said it was kind of like freeze tag, but with other, like, you know, with,
Wow.
That's
Immediately teleported them away.
Power gamer.
No, you have a no. You can see all of you from a top-down view.
I know I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
It's cool.
We're all like super grouped up.
I can imagine it is.
Oh. It appears we are all here. I ask for your attention and silence. For those interested, which I know is all of you, this group collected an average of 9.1 resources each out of 10.
That's the best yet.
A phenomenal effort, my friends.
And we were
the best
wrecking
yet.
house too.
Don't worry, plenty will get wrecked later. The story continues.
Wow, that's a good score.
The brothers come to a clearing. A steep river cuts through the middle of it. Nearby, moss-covered bricks sit, indifferent, as the forest slowly consumes them. The boys drink and refill their flasks and wash their faces. The prince catches a glimpse of himself in the glittering water. He barely recognizes this face. He looks unkempt, disheveled, common. He pulls his cloak in tight and sits back. We can rest here tonight, the brother says, gathering some sticks together. The prince watches as his brother soon has a small fire burning. He lies down beside it as the brother sits against an old piece of masonry. The prince stares at the fire, and the flames stare back. His face is warm. His back is cold. How does he do it? The prince thinks to himself. How does he keep going like this? I just want to hide. He's good at everything. I'm not good at anything. I'm useless. The past few days catch up to him, and within minutes, he slips into a deep sleep.
Let's go, baby.
Mm.
I'm blue,
An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. Across a twilit meadow, a pack of black wolves bound, long grass whipping by. They are on the hunt, following a scent on the cool wind. But the hunters are also hunted. Something else stirs the grass, and though it evades the eyes, its presence can be felt. A sense of something imminently wrong, a feeling that things are not how they should be. A shadow is in pursuit. my friends, you have a choice to make. The prince has 4 options: descend, divulge, dwell, and distract. You have 1 minute to discuss what he should do. After this time expires, one of you will be called upon to give the best answer you have heard. Your time starts now.
Damn.
Detach away into the void.
Yeah, let's. Yeah,
Are we detaching again?
Ladies.
Oh, sorry.
We can also.
Listen, it's a
damn.
cat fight. What can I do?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that is the secret move. We'll have to save that for later.
Yeah, shush.
What?
We have to
Yes.
sa-
Yes, you're right.
We have to save that
Final
for
battle
later.
is
There's
just by dabbing.
yes, exactly.
Is that his secret method?
That is in fact. I have foreseen the future. But for now, we must detach.
Voice is so
Yeah, I think that's
You
cool.
give me
Your
an
voice is so
idea.
familiar.
Yeah. After this one,
Yeah, detaching to the last one.
I'm
and
not
then
using
defy.
the voice mode at the moment, but I can think of 2 avatars that you might have
I
seen.
don't think so. I
Man.
think we define later.
I don't want
Oh,
to
well,
say
no,
I'm
that's
still
it. That,
fairly
oh.
new, so I'm not fairly sure.
Azalin, yeah.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Travelers,
I knew I knew your voice.
your time has expired.
I still want to see what happens.
I think it is
Shocking.
only fitting that in this cyan filter we are immersed in,
Oh.
that I call upon the laser variant, cyan laser. What will the prince do?
The prince will detach.
The prince will detach. That wasn't one of the options I listed. What a sneaky plot you are. Using hidden keywords to unlock
Yes.
the depths of this story.
Oh, the
This
You know us
is
too
what
well.
happens. The prince takes a step back from himself. He observes his own fear, his own experience. He observes the vision from outside. With this clarity, he sees the truth. The shadow closes in on the Dacians. They do not seem aware of it at all. It draws closer and closer, ever silent, ever dark, until it reaches the soldiers and it becomes one of them. The shadow has joined them, and they are oblivious. The shadow draws its sword, and instinctually the prince grabs the grip of his own sword, readying himself. But the shadow does not strike the Dacians. It does not strike. They continue their march, with the intruder among them, and before long they are over the next hill, leaving the prince alone.
My word. It's interesting.
That makes sense.
Wake up.
Had you not heard that one,
Come on, wake up.
Oh.
The prince is shaken awake. The sky is a soft blue grey, and the brother is crouched over him, looking elsewhere. There are voices nearby. The prince rubs his eyes and turns to look. Across the river are soldiers in black, carrying spears and swords with foreign emblems on their shields. They're pushing a cart through the clearing. Dacians, the brother whispers, gritting his teeth. The veterans said they might be here. Either they're preparing to besiege Felden, or they've already taken it. Maybe I can find their camp, find their general, and... He looks down at the prince, his expression softening. All right, let's get a closer look. We need to know what they're up to. They gather their things, scoop dirt over the charcoal, and carefully make their way across the river to the other side of the clearing. My friends, Dacians are dangerously close. This way.
Sure, I didn't know it.
What?
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived.
Have you not heard this dialogue yet?
Yes, Slim.
Hmm? Did you not hear this dialogue yet?
What? You have missions?
How did you get
Oh,
up there?
I wasn't
No,
here
last week or the week before.
Oh.
That's not a mission, that's...
Ooh. Alright then.
Travelers, the story continues.
Yes. It just seems like
The brothers hide in the undergrowth. The outer walls of Felden loom over the trees, scarred by past battles, defaced by nature. There's a large gathering of Dacian soldiers just outside the small gate, bringing supplies inside. So, Felden has already been taken by Dacia. Or maybe they were already here and didn't need any distractions. There are too many of them, the brother whispers, but maybe I can. The brother creeps forward a couple of steps, lifting himself a little higher. The prince's heart jumps. Is he going to just run in and fight them? How are they not seeing him? When the gate is clear, run inside and hide in the town. I'll find you. What? I'm going to draw them away. Are you ready? I think so. The brother turns back to the Dacians. There are at least 7 of them. After the rest went inside with a handcart, the brother scoops up a fist-sized rock in one hand, and they wait. And wait. And without warning, the brother jumps to his feet and breaks into a sprint. He ditches the rock at a soldier and strikes him square in the helmet. There's a cry and yelling, and they call him names the prince has never heard before. The brother runs to the left, diving back between trees, moving parallel to Felden's outer wall. 5 soldiers give chase, but 2 remain, hesitant to follow. They both draw their swords, staring in the direction everyone went. Wait, his brother's sword. He might need it. But it's too late. The prince unsheathes it, just in case. Even in the dull light of dawn, its golden gilding glints. Who's there? The prince looks up. The 2 soldiers are coming his way. He must have made some noise. He freezes and he holds his breath. His blood begins to drain from the top of his body. His legs go numb. Lose interest. Turn around. Go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please. Please.
Hey, there's someone there, in the trees. No. The prince scrambles into a sprint away from them. He hears Dacians yelling after him, thudding through the underbrush. Go away, stop following me. Around a tree, under a log, over a rock, through tall grass. Either getting closer or further, he can hear their boots pounding the ground, their swords slashing through low-hanging branches. He can hear their heavy breaths. He can feel it on the back of his neck. No. Leave me alone. He keeps running, and he slips suddenly on muddy ground, and then the ground vanishes. The forest rises up, careening overhead as he topples into ice-cold waters. My friends, please follow me.
Let's go. I'm loving this so far.
I've been assaulted.
And he's drowning.
Let's go in for a little swim.
You will be missed.
Oh, come on, you won't be complaining about that. You hang out with Neon.
It's true. Very true.
Oh fuck, I just saw my adapted blade.
My friends, at this point in the story, we have a designated break. Use this time to have a snack, rehydrate, and use the restrooms if you need to. But don't pee in the river, the prince is
What the hell?
Please be back for the story to continue within 4 minutes.
It's not the rudder, it's the
Setting up the campfire.
That's one less.
We made progress.
We did.
You got a campfire? Oh, the tradition lives on. You ready?
Have you seen anything? Oh, you may have been wrong. Or what?
Time estimation.
Oh.
Oh no, don't worry, don't worry, Babs.
We will most likely add a story continuation later tonight, so don't worry. I'll be right back.
But you were asking me something?
I gotta go.
You were asking me something.
I call this one.
I'm trying to remember now. Hold on, I'm getting myself back on track.
Have you ever?
Ow. Okay. There. Oh. There we go. Hold on. 1 second.
Is this some kind of new word flirting dance?
I mean, it could
Are
be.
you testing it for Lyrio?
Oh, that reminds. Okay, now I remember. Did my limbs are out of sync. Did Adro show you any of the stuff he's planning for next week?
Yeah, the screen. He showed a single screenshot, and I think I know what it is. It's really far away.
Yeah,
It's
I think
very
I know.
interesting.
There should be one. I'm not sure.
It showed me a picture of what we're probably going to be fighting.
I haven't seen that one. I saw a completely different one. But he showed me something else that looks like it was tied to like one of the mechanics of it. So, is he doing the turn-based thing he talked about?
Possibly. He didn't. No, he didn't
I
say that. He
wonder.
just showed a. He showed a screenshot with
Yes.
with the comment, "You finally get to meet
I
someone."
went and got pizza before this. And, ate a couple slices of it, and then after this,
He said
finished.
because he never speaks in anything but ominous terms. He of course like had
I know,
to say
right?
ominous shit to me, where he's like,
Oh wait, I'm actually looking at the picture
doing
again.
this
Not
to
only
save
does it show
someone's
the thing
life.
that
Like,
we're most.
no.
Not only does it show the thing we're most likely fighting.
sounds
It shows
lasts very long.
what I can only assume is the crystal inside of me.
Oh, soup can.
Massive in the air.
Okay.
And and a screenshot of me in the world.
So I saw a screenshot that had both of us and like a crystal and all this other stuff.
Yes. You know what? Well.
Soulfire?
What's from Puss in
You
Boots?
want to sit on the Soulfire?
Sound like a
So
Legend of
fire.
Zelda thing.
So fire.
Oh no, if only we had some sort of fan to tell us about the Zelda lore and confirm it for us. That'd be pretty.
That's impossible. There's no such thing here. Nobody likes Zelda.
And
I believe you.
Twilight Princess is good. Some might say it's a little too good.
Nice swimsuit. Are you doing like a beach episode?
The funny thing was, last week there wasn't really a whole lot of
I saw that.
during the
I
breaks
saw that.
like this.
I saw that.
what?
I saw that face.
This is the delayed break excitement.
Delayed break, yes.
Close.
I haven't been on VRTravelers in a long time.
Did you just have a soundboard of Panda going soup?
This is the first time I've been on.
That's not Panda, it's actually...
I can't tell because it's too quiet for me right now. Like it sounds really quiet to me.
So I'm guessing you've been to this a number of times before?
A few times, yes.
That would be great.
Okay, okay.
That would be
I've
great.
experienced it, but it might be too late to break it.
Here we go.
Oh.
We'll do it
Ask
for
for
next time.
attention. The designated break has come to a close, which means, of course, that the story must go on. Chapter 4. The prince comes to. Something is pulling on his leg. He opens his eyes to see a mangy dog trying to drag him by the ankle. He panics and kicks at it and, not expecting retaliation, it darts away with a yelp. The prince takes in his surroundings. He's inside a town, right by the water's edge, utterly soaked. He shivers and sits up. Everything hurts. He looks up at the town's structures and the sword. Ah, it's still here, firmly in its sheath. He makes sure it's out of sight and gets to his feet, heading into the town of Felden. My friends, this way.
The last week he was missing.
I think we should go the other way.
That's interesting.
He fell down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I found you finally.
Wait, what? Do people pick it up?
At all times, you don't want to run ahead and accidentally confuse newcomers.
Yes,
You don't have
please.
to, you don't have to ask me to be behind you, Sheen. I'm touching.
Interesting.
I could be accurate.
I think search the entire map.
They do crazier things.
Well, but then again, probably didn't know where we were, so.
We just need to, you know, we all say don't pick up the crown, but then we pick up the crown, you know? It's peer pressure.
Chapter 3, so I just waited until
Poor Prince.
Chapter 4.
Or Prince.
You forced his hand.
The prince hears a commotion ahead. There's a line of people with wooden bowls outside a door. He can see Dacian soldiers inside, giving out the same amount of food to each person. Next in line is an old lady who can barely place one foot before the other.
Please, kind sirs, if I may, I would like a little more than usual. My dear canine friend, his name is Riot, you see. He's going hungry. He's all skin and bones. Please, sirs.
Hey, that's not fair, says a townsman right behind her. Why does she get more? Peace, peace, orders the soldier. He regards the elderly woman carefully. Fine, have extra, but just this once.
Oh, bless you. Vanna, bless you.
And here, the soldier adds, offering a wooden stick. Seems like you're having trouble walking. The elderly woman is overcome. The prince turns away, wanting to distance himself from the scene. These are just normal people, he says to himself quietly. They didn't do anything wrong. As he hurries away, he bumps into a group of strangers. He mutters an apology and tries to move around them, but they block his exit. He peers up at them carefully. Those faces. Well, look who we have here. Zealots. The prince feels panic bubble up inside him. He wants to shout for help, but no, there are so many people here. The Dacians might help the zealots. A fight might break out. Innocent people will get hurt. No, there's too much risk. Come now, lad. No more running. My friends, the prince has no choice. This way.
Silent.
Had the
Does the prince still have the sword?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think so, probably. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're just showing all those add-ons you got there.
They didn't mention
But
it,
yes.
so...
No.
It is a smile.
Yes, he still has it. I think the sword.
It is a divvy.
Yeah, it's just that normally he drops the sword and tries to
This
dodge,
is
but
that.
can't because it's not there.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
we should,
See,
I don't know. I'll mention my thing next
They
week.
didn't mention
I
that whole
would
line,
probably
so
too late.
who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Not pick up
Oh,
the
yeah.
phone.
What was your thing?
Usually have.
I mean, the thing to avoid.
We can try it,
touching
but
the
you know,
crown,
maybe.
But I mean,
maybe.
we can try it, but that's not enough, you know?
But normally that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Oh. Oh.
Is this different?
What? Yeah, yeah, it's very different. Oh, I think that's the model.
Okay.
Yep.
Close enough.
What?
There
What's
we
very
go.
different?
I just need to not deactivate it by accident.
Oh, you don't have that
model
avatar
has
enabled, do you?
particles.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Oh, there was.
They have like fire around this room right now.
May I,
I see.
10,000 kindness inquiries ask that you please stand aside so that the tour guide can see the group. Thank you, my friend. You too, Ether. Kindly, just a little further. Thank you.
Okay, I thought I was far enough. My apologies.
Also, my lights aren't the effect just in case people's computers lag.
The zealots lead the prince down some old rock-hewn steps and through another door, and the passage opens up to a large and dark room. Carved niches hold sickly candles, and many figures in red stand near the corners, watching, silent. "Fireborn," says one of the zealots, "we have the prince." A shadow that the prince did not see until just now slowly turns. A titan of a man with a broad chest, square shoulders, draped in dark crimson robes. His face is like that of a statue, chiseled and weathered, bearing a fearsome grin. Ah, the young prince. How I have searched for you. Tell me, where is your brother? Where is the heir? The prince can't bring himself to lift his head. Every breath trembles with effort. We found him alone, Fireball. We think the shadow spotted by the west gate was the heir, but he hasn't been seen since. No, it matters not. It is you I want, Oceanborn. Yes, your brother told you, did he not? I assume he saw the whole thing. Else, why would he flee with you the way he did? The Inquisitor approaches, the shadow of his shadow creeping closer. Listen to me very carefully. If your brother told you I want you dead, he was lying to you. What use would you be to me then? Indeed, I am the one chosen by God. I am the Fireborn, wielder of the infernal miracles, and you and I share a goal. I have no desire to take the lives of any of your family members unless they leave me no choice. No. The death I seek is that of Dacia. And you do too, do you not? What would your brother say were he here? He fought against Dacia. They have tried to invade us for decades now. Why, evil Dacian spirits destroyed Lake Fort and started this whole war, didn't they? Didn't they? You see it, don't you? You didn't just have a vision. No, you summoned a great power. You made the earth open its maw. You destroyed Lake Fort. The war started because of you. Don't you see? You and I are so alike. We both wield miracles. The only difference, my prince, is that you have no idea how to harness it. And that is no fault of yours. That is where I come in. As one chosen by God, it has been revealed to me through divine wisdom that you are my enemy. But it doesn't have to be this way. I know how to help you. The Church of Valhalla has a place for you. Lazarus has a place for you. I have a gift. A crown. Your crown. Not that of a king, but of a mighty wielder of miracles. Accept this gift, sire. Release your potential. Place it upon your head. Feel the crown beckoning. The prince stares at the circle it offered him. The two parallel bands have a dull shine, but it is otherwise featureless. Lake Fort. His brother. Dacia. The
prince watches as the circlet glows with allure. The wall of Dacia is his fault. The Inquisitor is right. He must be right. He must be.
Do I want to wear the crown? Do I want to wear the crown? Do I want to wear the crown? Do I? To wear the crown? I. Yes. Yes, I do.
The prince accepts what is offered to him. The moment he makes contact, heat passes through him, rippling, coursing, leaving numbness in its wake. He raises it up and places it upon his head. The Inquisitor smiles and everything is changed forever. He sees the storm again, but this vision is not like the others. The waves churn, the wind cuts, the thunder rolls, the storm is real. It is here. It is hellfire. Flames roar outward, filling the underground space in an instant. All is red, then white, then blinding, searing. The prince screams and the flames roar back. And then...
Right about now.
It
Yep.
is over, Guardian.
Really have a toggle to turn on.
Darkness returns. And in the darkness, embers glow. Cooked stone, scorched corpses, everything choked with soot and ash. The prince gets up and looks for the Inquisitor. Is he dead? Did the firestorm take his life? But rising up with him is a great shadow. Though the zealots have been reduced to mere embers, another stands, towering, indomitable, fire-born. And the Inquisitor speaks, and cinders fall from his mouth. My prince, come, we have much work to do.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
You. Could be one or the other.
You happy? Nobody touched the
I'll
crown.
make fun of you all I want.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Okay, I can respect that.
Hello.
Why?
The prince and the inquisitor stand on an old bridge atop a hill. In the valley below lies Felden, painted orange and blue in the light of the setting sun. The sky is clear. All is quiet. Do you know why I brought you here? The prince does not know. He's losing track of his own thoughts. He's losing track of reason, of time. He thinks the other zealots are dead, but he can't be sure. There was fire, lots of fire, and his mind aches. Something blocked his attempts. Something else is in there, in his mind. The Dustborn was right. You are the chosen one, granted influence upon this world like no other. Chosen by an enemy of the church, an enemy of God. The very God who chose me and bestowed upon me the miracle of fire. We are both chosen. We are not so different. A task has been revealed to me. Felden has become infested with Dacians. But even before then, Felden deserved this judgment. The Inquisitor looks down at his own hands. He looks at them for a long while, his expression wavering, somewhere between sadness and spite. Then he lifts his gaze up toward the heavens. The prince looks up with him at the vast, deep, empty sky. Valswith, Halburn, Orodea, Medias, Felden. May the heavens come down upon them. May they be reduced to ashes. An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. From up high, a massive expanse of land stretches out before him. Rivers are ribbons of silver, mountains are mounds of soil and stones, towns and cities are smudges of beige and grey, and the sea is a distant shimmer. Entire realms can fit within his grasp. He reaches out and begins to close his hand around the kingdom. And a face appears before a flickering candle. Eyes closed, peaceful, beautiful, delicate, porcelain white. He watches her sleep. He watches her. My friends, you have a choice to make. The prince has the following options. Destroy, 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 destroy. You have 1 minute.
Destroy.
So this is where we use defy.
Let's defy this snot.
Defy. So for those
Yes,
who
once
don't
again,
know,
the cube
those who
lies.
don't know, there is a for those who don't know, there is a secret fifth option called defy, which we can use. You can use defy if you're called on.
Yep.
Take us deeper.
I'm gonna destroy Shenandoah River.
Don't do
If
it.
we destroy the tour, will end.
Don't destroy the river.
If we defy, we'll go
I'm not
deeper.
going to defy anybody except you.
Let's go deeper.
Need to know more.
Tis the plan.
You're trying to brainwash me. I won't fall for it.
But your mind is
won't
filthy.
defy
It
any
needs.
of you, but you can defy,
Mhm.
but I won't defy
It needs a
any
wash.
of you.
I will defy.
I will
Pose.
fight.
No, you.
But you can defy if you so choose to.
No, not the gardening tool.
But I won't. I'm gonna destroy you all.
Oh boy.
I will defy you. Your attempts to destroy us.
Yes, defy your attempts to destroy.
Which
Destroy,
one is
destroy,
defy?
destroy, destroy, destroy.
Sorry, what, Jean? What was your question, Jean?
You gave up.
My friends,
Very curious.
the time to make a decision is upon us. And I'm going to call upon the wisdom of minus, 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 Z, minus, minus, minus.
Only I could see
Choose
Jesse's
wisely.
flames.
What
We're gonna
will the
defy the
prince
snot
do?
booger.
Defy is not an option that I stated. You are certain?
Oh yeah, we're doing it anyways.
Persistent, aren't you?
Defy the snot booger.
It shall be done.
Much better.
I've only just gotten back. What was the decision?
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5.
No. The prince shakes his head. No. He doesn't want to. The crown pushes, but he resists. He can't. He can't do it. He destroyed Lakefort. It was his vision. His will. He started the war, not Dacia. But if he destroyed Lakefort just by envisioning its destruction, then that means answer its call. The prince looks over at the Inquisitor. I won't. He can feel his brother's sword at his side. He can't forget who he is. He won't forget. I'm sorry? What did you say? I won't answer its call. What? You refuse? Ha! Foolish boy. Don't you realize that you are a weapon? Weapons can't defy. They're wielders. They can't choose who dies and who lives. No. That is the responsibility of me. The prince turns fully to face the Inquisitor. I wield my own power. And he closes his eyes and he wishes for the Inquisitor to not be here. He wishes to send him far, far away. He tries to visualize the giant man somewhere else. With all his heart, he wishes. Something shines upon his eyelids, a brilliant light, and then fades. Slowly, he opens his eyes. The prince stands upon the hill, alone. He tries to remove the crown, but for some reason he can't bring himself to touch it. And then, all at once, in the safety of isolation, he realizes everything that has happened, and he falls to his knees. It was me. I destroyed Lake Fort. I opened the earth. My vision. And that means the storm that killed my father was... He looks up. Nearby stands a figure. A man in black armor, the visor lowered on his dented helmet. A Dacian soldier. The two stare at one another, silent, wordless. Others come up the hill, more Dacian soldiers pointing spears and swords at the prince. One with a crest steps forth. You there, boy, identify yourself and explain that light. The prince looks to the helmeted Dacian who arrived first, and then back to the leader. This is his chance. This is how he can fix everything. He slowly stands and pulls aside his cloak, revealing his brother's regal blade. I am the Prince of Elazareth. My friends, travelers, please follow me.
Okay, that's huge because that's something that's word that I
Is that
got.
different?
On the side of the Yeah. scabbard, it says the first
It
prince.
was
on
very
it,
different.
in Latin.
First prince.
Well, it's
I mean,
like
that's the
it
brother,
says
but
something
yeah.
like It something says about the a first king prince, or like and it's the translated. ruler. It's Right, yeah.
It was first son of the king of Elazareth or something like that.
You see, Trini, I've never seen this
Yeah.
spot before.
It was first
you
son of
normally
the king of
ruler there is
Elazareth
the very
or
last
something like that.
spot.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
son and the king of Elazareth. Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
On the
Just
blade.
something describing the first prince, basically.
My friends,
Yeah.
the story continues. Gather round and listen carefully.
That's really cool.
We're basically seeing like
The
a puzzle
general
that's
stops
supposed to be
just
solved.
outside the door to a manor in Felden. The prince remains surrounded by Dacian soldiers, the helmeted Dacian right behind him. I want the forest patrolled all night, the general says to one of his men. Bring me the accounts of the scouts who went west. Ready the siege engineers. Send word to the commanders to march at dawn, and someone find those cursed zealots. They're gone. The general stops, and the soldiers stop with him. He glances back at the prince over his shoulders. What did you say? The zealots are gone. with them beneath Velden. The Inquisitor found them all, and then I made him disappear with that light you saw. The soldiers look at one another, muttering, mumbling. The general glances across his subordinates. I can show you where it happened. What are you doing? The prince thinks to himself. You are your brother. Nobody will listen to you. And these are Dacians. They've been invading Lazarus for 5 years. But another voice inside him speaks up. No. They didn't start the war. And neither did Lazarus. I started the war. And I can end it. Let me go back to Moravos. I'll speak with my mother. Without the Inquisitor there, we're safe. We don't have to fight. I'll explain what happened and she'll make you a peace offer. I know she will. He can feel tension all through his body, but the fear does not possess him. I know I'm young. I know I don't look like much. But I can end this war. I can. What do you know that I don't? The general approaches the prince. Hey. The prince looks down, unable to face the man's intensity. The Zealots, they started the war. Yes, it was a trick. What happened at Lakeford is their fault. My mother never wanted the war. My father never wanted the war. We don't have to fight anymore, because the Zealots are gone. Show me where the Zealots were. My friends, please, follow me.
Sorry.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh,
All
you
the gamer
have
senses
no
tingle.
idea.
Yeah, look at
Oni-chan, sorry. Oni-chan, sorry. Oni-chan, what? Sorry.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yes, young protag, indeed.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Glad you had your chair, Cyan, otherwise I would have gotten left behind.
Just for you.
The palace stands tall and majestic, unscarred despite years of war. The garrison had allowed them into Moravos on hearing Dacia was here to sue for peace. Despite this, the prince is uncomfortable. At the entrance stands a small host of knights, and in their middle is the silver Aegis, armed and armored. The general approaches with the prince, and the Aegis moves to meet them in the middle. A silence hangs. Your mother will be glad to have you by her side again, sire, she says to the prince. And I am glad to see you alive and well. She turns her attention to the Dacian general. I am told you are here to talk peace with the Queen. As it stands, myself and my Aegises are all that remains between you and Her Majesty, the Queen. Tell me, Dacian, why should I let you go any further? The general removes his helmet and holds it under one arm. I have seen the zealots myself, dead and burnt. And I am told they were responsible for Lakefort, acting against your queen's will, taking advantage of the absence of your king. He pauses and nods. Dacia is willing to move past this conflict, and as a token of trust, we return to you, your prince. What of the eldest, the heir? The Aegis scans the host of Dacians, her helmet still on. All our efforts to find him were in vain. He has eluded us completely. The Aegis looks back and forth across the Dacians twice more. She is a steel fortress, foreboding and immovable, shining both silver from the moon and orange from the braziers. That is regrettable. Well, Her Majesty remains skeptical. You will understand that she has requested to see her son return to her before any further talks. The general nods again. I do understand, and you will understand that I request to send at least one of my own in with the prince, to at least confirm circumstances firsthand. The Aegis gives a shrug. Fine. You, come with us. She points at one of them. The silver Aegis, the prince, and the helmeted Dacian enter the palace together. My friends, the prince is home. But are we really free of danger?
I get the feeling that's the
Never.
That's what I'm thinking. as well.
Who knows?
For the first
I'm
option,
sure.
I don't really know what we're gonna do for that.
They haven't been here yet.
No,
That's
I
hasn't been
know,
here
I
yet.
know. Also, this world is sick.
This looks. I love it. It's so cool.
It's really. There's like a lot of nostalgia in these assets for me. Really neat.
Nice.
We should be.
Literally.
The better question: what
It's interesting
negotiation?
because, yeah, before we only made
Oh,
it, like,
this
right
looks
after that
very
part with the
Ominous?
climactic
that was-
room.
That was kind of it.
Like,
Very.
So going this far.
feels like there's a boss fight here. No, I doubt this is the good ending.
Only time will tell. Let us
Only
wait
the story
for
will
the
explain.
storyteller to.
The story continues. The throne room is tall, empty, and cold. Any comfort offered by the gentle moon withheld by stained glass. Upon the throne sits the queen. She makes no movement upon seeing her own son. The silver Aegis approaches the queen and takes a knee. Your Majesty, the Aegis gestures behind herself. The Dacians have proven useful. The royal family is reunited. The prince blinks. Reunited? But what of his brother? The queen says nothing. The prince looks at her from across the room, at her empty eyes, at her regal crown, and sudden pressure builds in his mind. He feels his crown respond. It's too much. He drops to all fours with a cry. Steel sings, and the helmeted Dacian draws his sword. The Aegis stands slowly, calmly, still facing the throne, and draws her own sword very intentionally. The blade and helmet glimmering. But that's not her sword. That's not the Silver Aegis's sword. She pulls off her own gauntlet and draws the blade across her exposed palm, unflinching. The crimson trail begins to glow and it catches fire. The flames erupt with a roar and the Aegis is engulfed. And when the inferno dies, the Inquisitor stands in her place. He turns to the prince, his robes whirling, his eyes gleaming, the moonlight blood red. Without warning, the helmeted Dacian runs at the Inquisitor, leaping at him for a strike. With barely any effort and a flash of flame, the Inquisitor knocks him aside. Metal clangs as the Dacian's dented helmet bounces away. And the prince's heart drops as he realizes who this Dacian is. I owe you my utmost gratitude, young sire, the Inquisitor says to the prince. You brought the Dacian general directly to me, and I suppose I must also thank your brother for providing me with such a convenient opportunity. Why, nobody but he and I knew the Silver Aegis's true fate. Ah, she made the perfect disguise. The prince, still unable to stand, still feeling a weight in his mind, stares in disbelief. My own brother killed the Aegis? No, he wouldn't. He told me he didn't. He swore. It's a lie. Oh, I'm afraid it's not a lie. Although, to be fair, I don't think he did it intentionally. One might call it a rather unfortunate sequence of events that he violently initiated. Fairness aside, there is work to be done. My young prince, I have no qualm with you. We have spoken already. Come to see eye to eye, if you will. No, you are not the problem here. He points the glimmering sword at the prince's brother, just now recovering from the blow. The heir will not become king. He has joined the ranks of our enemy, murdered his own mentor and guardian, betrayed his own kingdom and turned his back to God, and so he must perish in divine flames. The sword ignites, casting brilliance throughout the dim chamber, and the Inquisitor's eye sockets are empty, burning with embers. The brother grabs his own weapon and struggles to his feet. I don't care about being king. I don't even care about Dacia anymore. He didn't start this war. It was my brother's own gift. I don't exactly know how his gift works, but I do know he didn't mean it. He didn't want there to be a war. He didn't want to cause the storm. He needs help. He needs someone to look up to. Someone who won't leave him. And I'm his brother, and it's my duty to look after him. He means the world to me. I would die for him. Do you hear me, Inquisitor? I would die for him! Oh. Really? How convenient. Time to pay the price. The Inquisitor plants both feet firmly on the ground and thrusts his offhand forth. A lick of flame erupts from his fingertips, blazing toward the brother. The prince is paralyzed by the crown. As a group, you must decide on behalf of the brother. You have 1 minute to decide what he can do, starting now.
What?
Oh shit.
Alright, rolling.
Personally, I think we should go for the brother sword.
Okay, just so.
Alright.
Yeah, brother sword's a fair.
Just so we're clear, what we did last time was dodging. Dodging the first strike does nothing. You still get hit. I think we should probably try to find a way for the brother to get to the prince to grab his own sword, because he doesn't have his own sword right now.
Go for the
To
queen.
get his own sword.
Remember in the first vision, go for the queen.
How the brothers saw this being so threatened. What if we try to use the sword to
What if we try to go for the queen because she has the other crown?
I think we need our. I think the brother needs his own sword first. I think the brother needs his own sword first. Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Okay.
Yeah.
Break eye contact.
We tried to remove the crowns.
prince.
We probably need an opening to remove the crowns.
Yes. Try to remove the crown.
Right.
Like we tried to remove both.
This is a boss fight.
Okay,
This is a boss fight.
It melted. The heat melted the sword last time. We tried to block.
Yeah. We can't block. We can't dodge. That's for sure.
Get the prince. The second idea was to get the prince to
Take
the
it.
Odyssean pendant to
water against fire.
keep his senses, because that's the one thing that's kind of kept his senses throughout the story.
What if we use the power?
That's the crown to print.
Prince is immobilized right now. Prince is immobilized. They can't do anything.
It's his brother. Yeah.
Oh,
It's the brother we're
Do you
controlling.
think he can like maybe tap into it?
We're controlling the brother.
Oh.
So maybe the brother needs to go to the prince.
Or are we controlling the prince?
Like you're getting caught from behind.
Has ended.
Shit.
Oh no.
Here comes bad
I
Annie.
will call upon Devi J at the back. Come forth.
Devi
That's
J.
right.
Devi J.
Hang your head. Tell me,
I just figured it
Devi,
out.
what is the
Oh, yeah?
best plan you have heard
We'll
from this
see,
group?
we'll see.
What will the brother do?
Should try to run for the prince to grab our other sword.
The Inquisitor won't try to attack the prince, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right.
You wish
Yeah, he
to
does
run
still-
toward the prince and try and retrieve the brother's own sword. Is that correct?
Yes. That is correct.
An intriguing plan.
Yeah.
But is the timing right? This is what happens. The brother gathers himself and tries to break into a sprint for his own brother. But there's not enough time. This isn't a fireball. This is a whip of flame, and it snaps across his body, melting straight through the black armor and scorching his flesh. The brother cries out and topples to the hard ground once more, making only a couple of paces. The Inquisitor readies the glimmering sword and leaps forth, swinging the mighty blade down toward the brother. The prince is still paralyzed. What does the brother do? You have 1 minute.
All right, no
Should try to
meme.
strike back in this
No
case.
meme. Deflect.
Sidearm.
What?
No meme. Deflect.
No meme defy?
Deflect.
Like
actually.
Oh, we could try deflecting. We could try deflecting. Yeah. Deflecting could work. Like just dodging.
The sword this time, not the fire.
It is not the fire this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an actual sword.
It is. It is the glimmering. No, it's the glimmering sword that the old man had.
The sword is on fire, Solon. The sword is on fire. The sword is on fire.
And
I
And it
suppose
also
it is
stated
on
that
fire.
isn't the Aegis sword. The Aegis sword.
Well, it is
on
the
fire.
glimmering sword. Yeah.
Gently.
It's not the Aegis displayed. Yeah.
Deflect
It's
and
like, we
roll.
got a clue. Is the
Maybe.
time
Ask a context question.
Deflect and roll. Hold on. Deflect and roll.
I think that's probably a no.
I fucking love this song.
It's
very good.
This song is really
It's from
good.
Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, it is.
From Lost Odyssey.
Deflect it and roll. Maybe we can move.
Sidearm. Someone have a sidearm.
We should probably deflect.
Don't have a sidearm.
There's a
No, that's probably small.
Yeah.
Smart.
I don't know. Like, if obviously
I
might
was
not
joking, but I
might
mean,
not be right,
actual
but like, I mean, it seems reasonable because
No,
this is
no,
not
yeah.
this is not a whip of
Yeah, it
flame.
seems reasonable.
This is not a whip of flame, right? So.
When we were doing the double
Yeah,
thing before
that
we
sword
got
was given to the
Yes.
The prince has the brother sword. The prince has the brother. Okay.
We do a gun the first time.
Trade him. Trade him.
Shoot him first.
Trade him.
Wait, who has a gun? Am I wrong? He has a sidearm.
Two guys.
Discussion, no time for questions. I will call upon. Alistair. What does the brother do?
I think he should try to dodge and continue to grab the sword.
You suggest the brother physically dodge out of the way. Is that correct?
Yes.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Very well. Dark Souls style.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes, Dark Souls it. Make sure you get those iframes.
Dodge iframes into the attack, you know?
The brother rolls feebly aside, but the Inquisitor is too quick. As soon as the large man lands, a giant breach shoots out toward him, and the brother is sent flying across the room. He feels the tremendous power shudder through his bones, and something cracks within his chest. Gasping for breath, he tries to get back on his feet. The Inquisitor steps back, glaring down at the brother who is still trying to stand. The Inquisitor raises one arm heavenward, and fire begins to gather in his palm. An infernal miracle. The prince remains paralyzed. What does the brother do? 1 minute.
I have a really stupid thought. I have a
Alright,
really,
this
really
one,
stupid
we need
thought.
to attack for sure.
Listen. So we have to attack because the last time we tried to do anything else, the attack was too quick. So we should probably try to rush in and attack him.
Yeah, we should definitely rush. Rush the Inquisitor.
No, throwing the sword didn't work last time. We threw the sword at the queen.
Oh, that.
Didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
So we should try to rush and attack.
Why the queen?
They were trying to knock the crown off the queen. That's what they were trying to do.
Aim at the
Yeah,
prince?
but they're related, so maybe he has like some kind of latent power that he just can't know about.
Same thing might happen.
The
Yeah.
prince. The prince
If
has
I
to
may.
like use his power.
Why
to
not threaten the
counteract.
prince with a pistol we have?
The issue is that
The prince is unfortunately paralyzed.
When did we get a gun?
Yeah.
I mean, he
If
has
you
to
remember,
snap
He
out of
mentioned
it.
the sidearm at the
like
park before we got into the city.
So perhaps we could, but
What do you
we don't
think?
have the
He's a
time.
sidearm.
The Inquisitor wants the prince.
We don't have the time right now.
I think that was the sword.
Say to attack
His
again.
sidearm was the sword. It's just another word for the weapon, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, like if a small enough sword. If a sword is small enough, it's a
It's like so
sidearm.
stupid that it might just work, you know?
I think we should probably try to
Excuse me,
rush
I
to
don't
attack
know.
or something. Yeah, no, you're
I
good.
said,
No,
what if
you're good.
the second prince is like the first prince is also able to detach?
Most likely.
Look,
well,
it's
maybe, I don't know.
Oh, there's great.
I have no idea.
Your time is up.
I do think it's attack.
I am calling upon the wisdom, the insight, the imagination of Incognito. What does the brother do?
The brother's gonna rush up and try to strike the Inquisitor. He's gonna attack him. Meet him head on.
DPS check.
Head on what, sir?
The Fireborn. He's gonna go strike the Fireborn, meeting him head on. Gonna go attack him.
Strike with what?
His sword in his hand.
I don't think he does.
Does he have a sword?
I don't think he got this.
It's a weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he
Oh, he does.
He
Okay.
has a sword and a shield
His base,
and perhaps other weapons.
Okay.
This is what I
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't know he had a shield.
Other weapons.
Oh, the
he said.
shield.
No, he said the sword, the shield, and perhaps other
Listen to the tour
weapons.
guide. Listen to the tour guide.
Wait.
Information we should have learned at the beginning.
No, we don't have the golden
The
carrot,
brother.
so we can't use that.
with the Dacian sword in hand, barely manages to scramble to his feet, and he throws himself in the direction of their mighty enemy. The Inquisitor's attack is all-encompassing. A fire that shoots blazes across the throne room.
And yep, we did. Need more clarification on those sidearms.
The brother is engulfed. The prince watches the events unfold, helpless. The Inquisitor grabs the prince by his head and lifts him off the ground, but when he lets go, the prince does not fall. He hangs by the head, by the crown. The prince becomes completely trapped in his own body as he feels a presence increase nearby. And he watches, powerless, as his brother's body is removed from the throne room. His mother's cold voice echoes through the tall chamber. The prince looks at her sitting upon the throne, but there is no movement. The queen's disembodied voice orders the deaths of the Dacians outside and declares that a new era has begun. An era under her rule as the Grey Queen. My friends, please kindly follow me for this tale's conclusion. This way.
You want to do the research notes?
I
from the
think we
archive?
were supposed to jump over the first attack if it was a whip.
I think now we have a
I think
a
it's the
shield. We
shield.
could use the, we,
Yeah.
we know we have a shield now. We have more context.
I mean, deflect.
We have more
I'm pretty
context.
sure you used the
I'm
shield for the first
saying-
bit. Because, like,
doesn't work. Deflect doesn't work because we were literally
On the
told
second
why it
one?
doesn't work, so
I mean, the sword though, not the
I was
whip.
saying
Not the whip.
flash, but apparently
yeah.
Deflect the sword, not the whip. It obviously
work,
wouldn't.
even though it didn't work the first time.
Wait.
Research notes.
I've
We'll
heard
learn
some
more about
people
the Grey
suggest
Queen.
jump since it's a whip.
I think.
Yeah, I've seen jump and
Ooh.
duck. I think Smile suggested ducking.
Did they ever try the shield with the whip?
I discovered that the other day.
Nope.
We didn't know there was a shield yet.
I haven't, but I've only seen one of these.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
burns through. The whip burns through the brother's armor.
That's actually a really good point. That's a really good point.
Yeah, like, Winter is back.
I ask for your attention.
Okay. Oh.
By royal decree, the Inquisitor becomes the oracle of the Church of Varna and the general for a great new army of Elazareth. He guides the vanguard in the war against the neighboring kingdom of Dacia, he himself wielding the power of 1,000 men and the fire straight from a dragon's bowels. And his greatest weapon? Not his infernal miracle, not any blade nor spear, but a boy, ever by his side, donning Varnan robes and bearing a simple crown, a boy who, when not needed, sits on the throne, the stone floor of a tall, featureless room without music, without art, without education, without friendship, without love. A boy who, with a single thought, would reduce entire armies, cities, kingdoms to dust, to be blown away in the next breeze. Time and time again. My dear friends, welcome to bad ending B of The Prince. For those who are new here, there will be some announcements in a couple of minutes by Sheen, so I ask please that you remain here while the tour guides realign our ether. If you would like to take a group photo, please do so here and now. We tour guides will stand aside, and after you take the photo, if you're taking one, Sheen will deliver his announcements for you all.
That was a good one.
Who wants a good photo?
I can.
Yes.
Yeah, where do we stand?
Now you see why it's so cool. This last bit was like a new experience for all of us, and yeah.
Yeah, that's really sick. I really like
Yeah,
this.
it was.
I really like this.
Yeah.
Possibly.
What?
That definitely is an
Where was
option.
he?
I feel like
That
the shield
wall,
might be
over
good
there,
at
that
the beginning for the
Where's the
Yeah.
camera at?
We
Oh, I
ducked-
see it all
we
the way
ducked
over
behind
there.
the brother for the third one. Well,
Possibly.
That's kind of what I was thinking with the third, because he doesn't want the brother, he doesn't want the younger prince dead. It's like, hey guys, we got fun.
We'll talk about it later. I think. Group photo.
This was bad ending B.
Mate, get in here.
Monkey alive.
There you go.
Is there a reason why we still have the orange?
Okay, yes.
Oh, it's over there.
It's part of the map.
Ah.
It's not the same without the tour guides.
It isn't.
I know, right? You two get in here. You're part of this.
Tour guys,
Don't make it. Get in here.
yeah.
Come on. Gene, Chadrian, get over here. You're part of this.
Oh, you threw a tomato at the.
How dare! Get over here!
All right, friends.
These are the awesome masterminds that made this trip. You can't sneak out of it.
Nice.
There we go. That's far more complete.
Yeah.
I think you got him.
I know.
Nice.
Hey, nice one, Kirby.
There you go.
I think we're good.
Nice. We got him.
Well,
I really want to do this again now.
Exactly. Now you see it. Now you see it. The end is
You understand.
something brand new wasn't solved
the
yet,
end.
and
Yes.
it's now that you saw something that
That's
wasn't
great.
solved yet. It's
So
like,
good.
oh.
That's really, really cool. That's really
I wonder
cool.
if bad ending A is getting caught by this. I wonder if bad ending A is getting caught by the
Yeah, but I don't think we should use the shield for the whip because it melted through the armor. So it's probably gonna melt through the shield.
Speaking.
Oi!
Travelers, my friends, thank you for making it to the end of the store. We are VRTravelers. We create immersive, story-based tours with original writing, beautiful worlds, and wholesome team effort. We do this for fun. We do this for free. However, we do ask one thing in return. Please join our growing Discord community and post your photos and/or comments from today's tour there. There you can discuss the alternate endings to our tours, the secrets of our headquarters, the rendezvous, and other mysteries about. The Discord server ID is my status in VR chat. Alternatively, it is Discord server ID VRT. Finally, if you really enjoy the work our team puts into this, and you want to help us write more stories and create more beautiful worlds, please support us on Patreon. Our Patreon is only $3 per month, and joining grants you eligibility to play character roles in our tours like the NPCs of today. A private Discord channel where the community discusses clues found in our tours is also enabled once you connect your Patreon to our Discord. There you will have voting power in our events, as well as other insights to our upcoming projects. Consider this, travelers. $3. Less than what you would pay for a subscription to a game for an entire year. That is all we ask. Your money will go directly to the people that construct the assets for our upcoming tours. So I thank you for your support. And finally, travelers, in just a few minutes, I will open a portal to the after party, back to the rendezvous. But until then, the floor is yours. Well, that's mine, but I'll let you use it.
I mean, yeah, the question is how do we
So
counter?
I think we get one. I think we got.
Yeah.
So personally, we have three.
Counter the Inquisitors like
chat group.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, thank you, Trajan. Thank you. So we have. So currently we have 3 actions, right? We have three times that the things that happen before we die, right? We need to beat that check to get more. So I think probably the first one with the whip. Shield. We use the shield, right, for the
how do we
whip.
counter the Inquisitor's actions, right? My worry with the shield, I mean, obviously, we haven't tried blocking the whip.
Hold on, did you guys try jumping over the whip?
We have tried rolling under the whip. I think we should try jumping over
Jump
the
it.
whip.
Think about this.
Instead. I mean, this
The
is...
sword got melted, right? When we tried blocking the whip.
We have not tried blocking
the armor.
the whip.
So what's the
We have not tried. We have not tried
difference?
blocking the whip. We have not tried blocking the whip.
Like they tried joining off of
It still melts through.
and it wasn't working.
Well, we don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
How
I will
far
tell you-
away
I will
is
tell you
the
exactly-
whip? What's the length of the whip?
If we don't know it melted. Okay, but it hasn't melted the
wait,
sword
wait,
yet. That
protection.
hasn't happened.
I will tell
And
you exactly the wording?
That's
Yeah,
what
and
I heard.
two.
I heard that we.
Well, that'd be limited.
It melted. Protect.
No.
The whip melted through the brothers' armor and gauntlets.
Yeah.
And I agree, probably.
Apparently in the past,
It was armor and gauntlets.
that apparently in the last tour, someone tried blocking the whip, and apparently
No.
It was.
So no. So this was the three. These were the three actions that happened on the last one. This is the second time we made it to this fight. Is we rolled on the first one and we got slashed into our back.
okay.
Second one we threw a gauntlet at the prince's head to try to get the crown off. We got kicked away and the gauntlet missed. Third one we tried to throw the sword at the queen, and the Inquisitor's attack was too quick. Yeah, those were
That
the
was
three.
the only other time. That was
I'm
the
just
only other
recounting
time.
the ones I know.
That was the only time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we've never tried blocking the whip.
The first time we did it, we tried dodging, that failed. On the attack two, we tried deflecting. No, on the attack two, we tried throwing the gauntlet.
Yeah.
We tried throwing the gauntlets and we were kicked away.
We haven't tried. We haven't tried blocking anything yet.
Deflecting.
Yes.
Yeah, I suggested deflecting the second attack today.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we have to figure out how to counter the Inquisitor's like the back attack, right? Because the whip, you can't dodge because it has like a second. It swings around and hits you, right, on the backswing. So jumping could work.
So does it?
Blocking.
How long is the whip? How long is the whip?
Specifically, it was worded as a miracle of fire. So theoretically, because it also says it encompasses the entire space. I know. I'm just saying it also says it encompasses the entire space. So, if it's possible, a miracle of water might be able to cancel it. That's at least my thought.
So we need to free. We need to free the prince.
Yeah. So I. I agree that we should free the prince, but also I feel like it's pretty clear that this is a serious fight.
Hold on. Hold on. I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. How long is the whip?
We don't
know. Feet doesn't. Okay, wait. So something like
How close is the?
Feet doesn't really matter here. Like the length doesn't matter. It's theater of the mind fight, right? So the actions that we take are the important part, not like
basically
how.
It's long enough that the brother doesn't have time to run out of the way.
Logic out the window here. Yeah. Like throw logic out the window here to start like thinking things you can do. Yeah.
It's like it's not going to be like a numbers game.
Just run.
Yeah, Patrick.
Just to run towards the user and basically take it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think what needs to happen is we need to figure out how to counter what happens, because what we have failed the whip.
No, with the whip. Hold on, with the whip.
Yeah.
Right before the
attack one.
fight actually happens, the brother says, "I will die for my brother."
Okay.
Someone who is willing to die for somebody is okay with running.
The fight last time.
Would be okay with running towards the danger. So if he runs into the whip,
So what happened last time was
if he runs into the whip, which I think is,
and it wasn't communicated to them that they could
like towards
so we
He gets
destroyed
pulled off of his feet and onto the ground, and that's how we end up to the second one.
So jump.
Yeah, I think jump is the most likely.
No, we didn't
Blocking
know.
might
I
work,
made sure people didn't.
But I
made
think
sure people didn't.
the reason I would have
With a
jump
whip,
over block
with a whip, I don't. Okay, when it comes to blocking,
because it wraps around you.
not gonna work. The sword itself, maybe.
The sword
Like
came
deflect
out.
with the shield on with the sword.
Yeah, no, they didn't. Nobody did. Yeah. No, I missed
feel like jumping was the
Nobody
highest
did. Everyone was
probability
like
of
really
working. If
respectful.
it's not jumping, I don't know.
Yep.
Here's what we know. And also,
Anyway, I'm gonna join a few other friends.
Yep.
I joined the Discord because, not gonna lie, I was enjoying it.
Okay, so the prince
is
deflecting
by his head.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is so inside. Yeah.
Okay, so protect.
The prince now. Trying to get a clue from that too.
Opposed, we have to.
Usually when I
Opposed, we have to.
do this, I mean, it's not a clue. 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 It's
Someone left their speakers on.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Screwed away.
Turkey, what were you talking about?
Trini, by the way.
Hmm.
Did you see what did you see what
before
Impossible
chapter
pinged us
2,
with?
They talk about
No, I didn't.
the prince seeing a sidearm.
Different effects can happen, which is kind of interesting. So far, there's only.
Or I guess did last
Well,
Is that a shot?
I didn't know about the drinks. Yeah, I don't know what the shop does. I haven't seen that, but so I've seen two. I didn't know what the drinks were until after I got a drink. But so there's two drinks that you can get that'll have interesting effects. One's the reverse alcohol, and then two is apparently the ether melon smoothie.
You can only know that from like other people, I guess.
There are also some specialty drinks, which actually I don't know. Are they still there?
When
It is an awesome fucking
back, he'll go here to the library, which actually. I think
Wait, have
we
the
can find keys here.
have the specialty drinks been removed?
These
It looks like.
let's see.
Wait, have the specialty drinks been removed from the board? It looks like they might have been.
They were removed.
I don't see.
Oh my god, it just slides.
It goes zoom, what the heck?
Where the hell's Doggo?
Cool.
Has been a D word. So if we were
Yes.
to use, for example,
That's what I was thinking
Defend.
attack one,
Deflect.
Dodge and defend, maybe.
because most of everything we have melts or either gets
Yeah.
screwed over by his fire weapon.
Yes.
So
But
if we try
I
to
was
fly
thinking for the
if it,
sidearm.
next time
I
we'll
was
get to
thinking of
that.
an old style pistol from like 1700s.
So.
Okay, and
What?
Blunderbuss.
No, we don't.
That
There's
kind
no
of
gun.
sidearm.
We don't have a gun. There is no gun.
no.
That's what I was thinking. Is all I was saying.
Okay.
Oh no, when they say
Right,
sidearm.
no, I got you, I got you. I got you, I got
The
you.
brother's sword that he
Yeah.
gave the prince is the sidearm that he had.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like the
If we at least the very spend this week coming up with D words for us to possibly use as a list,
I don't know.
and just try
Nobody's tried to. We could just try to fight. Like legitimately, I was saying that the first fight. We could just try to fight.
We could.
I think that's a good idea with the D words because you're right. It's been everything.
this
Everything was a D
doesn't
word, right?
feel like
So
I'm
why
not,
not
I
continue
could
the
be wrong,
pattern?
but just from the
We did try dodge though, and dodge didn't work.
from the nature of Trajan's like what happens,
We did try dodge.
I feel like it's not something like it's like every time we try something clever, it's
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
Inquisitor is just like you can't sit around and
Too
like
quick, right?
mess around because the Inquisitor is like trying to kill you.
Okay, so
It's like no.
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking. That's why I wanted
by
to
the way,
go attack, is because it was. It's not.
I agree that we have
I'm
to
just
get
saying,
the crown
what
off
if
of
the
the
tax-
prince, right? I actually think that is that is our end goal. However, the Inquisitor is trying to kill the brother, and like the brother can't waste time trying to get the crown off the prince when he's about to die, right? Like,
So that's why I wonder if I
like
can
literally.
find out and get some information out of that. I also I
So,
also reminded
here's an
you
idea.
Memento about
And I'm just throwing it out there.
loaning out.
Round one, we need to deal with the Inquisitor.
Loaning out.
Round
the-
two, we need to either get to the Queen or the Prince.
There's the bar
And on round three, we
and
need to reach
the
out to
library are things in this puzzle, are you?
related.
That are like soft
I mean,
RP
there
kind
could
of.
potentially be more.
Okay,
There could
okay.
potentially also be more rounds. It might be a
Yeah, let's
three-strike
take a
zero
look
out
at
sort of
that.
deal.
And I was like,
You want to take a look at that?
We need to figure out.
Yeah, I do.
You're able to get order one drink at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
but now I want to see if I can try.
Well,
to
the
wait,
thing
you
with
do
the
what?
Inquisitor is that the Inquisitor like fast
Okay,
as
let me
hell.
1 second with that, and then I
So-
want to go.
I think to say one thing real quick too. I think it's a good potential idea. Is like I think we might be looking at this potentially too directly as well. So it may be a good idea to look to some of the things we saw previously as potential clues for action.
Yeah, no, that's
as well.
exactly what.
So
Unfortunately,
so something worth considering.
Here's the problem, and this is actually something. This is actually something I've considered. There are out of the 4 options that we are presented with during the tour, 2 of them have thus far done absolutely nothing. Now they of course could just be entirely red herrings. That is. So basically, the 4 options during the visions. Descend kind of gives you the second part of the vision.
But yeah.
Dwell reveals the identity the identity of the things in the vision. For example, in the first vision, the elk is revealed to be the Silver Aegis. For example, right? That's what Dwell does.
Yes.
What we were doing right now, essentially, detach. Essentially, for the first 2, it kind of gives you that second part of the vision, and it skips. And that is almost certainly an intentional decision to make time for the second part of for chapter 5, right?
Okay. Here's a thought. So when the whip strikes him with the first attack, like it's basically heading like mid body. It hit him across the back. You could descend beneath the whip.
Perhaps.
Descend. Okay, the things I also will state
just a thought.
is Descend has been completely correlated to the prince, not the brother.
We
could try.
Yes, the reason I thought of that is because of detach for detaching.
I think you would ideally not get hit by the whip.
Under different contexts.
So here's.
Yeah.
I get it.
I can show you something.
But still.
I can show you something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's like we gotta try to consider possibilities.
You tried dodge.
I haven't been.
Hey.
I haven't been to too many previous tours, but the way at least one of their other boss fights worked is you ended up countering the enemy at every move due to your prescience of having done the tour multiple times.
Yeah.
So
You had-
ideally,
you
I
had-
think
you
we
had
don't get hit by the whip.
options. Yeah.
Well, ideally, I think we don't get
You
hit
had
by the whip.
options.
Yes.
Ideally.
Would you
I think that set us up
But
badly
anyway.
for everything else. So.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
There are 2 more options. There are 2 more options. There was distract and divulge. In divulge, the prince tries to talk to his brother, but for whatever reason, every single time on all 3 visions was unable to. For the first 2 visions, he mumbles and no words come out. On the 3rd vision, he's in a dream, and therefore the brother isn't there. So that's kind of that has done nothing. Also, distract has thus far just kind of the prince just kind of ignores the vision and nothing else obvious happened. Those could just be entirely. It's very possible that those are entirely red herrings and actually do nothing.
I think they are 100% red herrings.
That's a cool swoop.
But I suppose if we miss something, then that's all we missed. And unfortunately, if you detach, then you don't get to see that part. Specifically, we skipped 2 parts.
Oh my gosh, is that
we
a
skipped
red
a
dot
conversation
chest?
between the Silver Aegis and maybe the actual Silver Aegis, or maybe it's the Inquisitor in disguise. It's probably the actual Silver Aegis still. I think. And some of the Inquisitors. And the second one that we skip is a conversation between the 2 princes and this old man who was the previous Silver Aegis. He's the one that helps them get out of the town.
There once was an archer in red.
Oh, okay.
So that's the parts of the story that we're skipping.
Okay.
As for the combat abilities of the brother, we have not seen that previously whatsoever. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a lot to take in and puzzle over. That's really cool. That's really cool.
It's so
I'm
funny.
gonna go see this bar thing too now.
Yeah, so the
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
What you were talking about.
So they want
the second attack. The problem isn't the sword; it's the boot.
Ah, yes.
There's a sword and then a boot. So
No, I know, yeah.
You need to somehow
very much in
you need to somehow deal with both.
Yes, I get it. I'm gonna go order a drink.
I have a specific drink to order.
Fireborn flames. I'm getting a drink. Done by the Firewind Slams. What?
I think we should.
I have a specific drink.
It is beautiful. It is a celebration for you, Kirby. Everything you've ever done for anyone is appreciated through all timelines. Your friends, the culmination of all of them together. They say thank you to you. And all of us here say thank you to you. Because, Kirby, we are truly honored to be your friend. And without you, we would not be who we are. So on behalf of everyone, everywhere, every time, every when, Kirby,
Have you ordered a drink already?
I say thank you to you
Not yet.
for being you.
I recommend coming over here first. You can't. It kind of ruins the experience when you see somebody else get it too. It's like a surprise thing, you know. So basically, whenever you hear somebody order the reverse alcohol, you would want to walk away so that you can't hear it, so it stays a surprise.
Welcome
never
to
mind.
Sheen's Bar. How may I serve you?
Leave. You can't know what it is yet. Go.
They said
go.
they're doing something else.
Okay.
No, they're gonna reverse alcohol. You gotta go. No, he's not.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe they did. I'm backing away.
Reverse alcohol.
Come here. Come here.
Alcohol is random.
Even further beyond. Super reverse alcohol.
I turned it on.
I respectfully ask that. Are you sure you want to do this?
I am sure. I am trifling with forces beyond my understanding.
All drinks are non-lethal instead of infused with
And I
ether.
There's been a
shall
map up
relish
there.
every moment.
You see what's missing from right there.
Very well.
Oh, all the special drinks are gone. Yeah.
And I will have your drink prepared.
The special drinks are gone.
I'm trifling with
Yeah.
forces beyond my understanding, Kirby.
And there's Trajan over there. So.
I will be in the library, friends.
Alright. Bye, Trajan.
Trajan.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this is gonna go.
You have a loan for today?
Nope. I think we've learned everything.
No, neither do I.
That's why I think I might be bleeding with my tongue. There's something metallic. May help
Are they
reset
done?
it after I get my drink.
I don't.
Chairs have an
Did
unlimited
you already do it? Don't tell me.
Unless
Don't tell
we're
me
very
if
obvious
it's
about
what
it.
happened.
We have
But did you already drink it?
I
No,
have
I'm
went
waiting.
and like
I'm
written
waiting.
down
Okay,
everything.
I kind of
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
these two
So-
are new. Those two over there are
I
new.
kind of want
and
to.
I don't want them to.
You take this
be
way too
spoiled.
seriously, I'll
That's
say.
surprise, you know.
Alright. I haven't.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
Don't take
like
them upstairs if
loan
you don't want them
the
to be spoiled on
the red
I'm
book.
going.
The
See, I'm going
what's it
even
called?
further beyond. I'm going super.
I
reverse
heard
alcohol.
it. You want super.
Red
Yeah,
booklet
super.
from-
Yeah.
from the storage
It is the
area
red
again,
book.
just so we can.
It is the red book.
I
Yeah,
would
the back.
gra-
I kind
would
of
grab
want to
them,
learn the red
but
book
I am
again.
not breaking my reverse alcohol streak.
So, while you guys, while we're waiting, do you guys? Hey,
Hello.
I'm trying not to spoil these two.
You looked very offended when I walked up.
I was.
She just looks like that.
Extremely.
I see.
I'm always offended. Look at me. This is an offendable face.
Ah.
See, I am very offended by that. I made a little crease in my hat. What the fuck?
I like how the bottle just.
Alright, lay it on me.
Yeah, right.
What, have I
That would be
messed with?
lethal.
We're dancing over here.
Beyond
alcoholic.
lethal, in fact.
Yeah, it's reverse out.
Gordian Gaming, you take a drink from a mysterious bottle from this bar. You ask for reverse alcohol, knowing that this drink is cursed, but you are fearless. Why? For the challenge? For the
Joke's on
taste?
you. I am a reverse alcohol junkie, and I have gone super this time.
Very well. Because this curse has been prepared ahead of time just for you.
Oh no.
That makes it extra interesting.
Oh no, but yes, there's more.
But yes,
Hence
there is
ShamWow
more.
commercial.
But wait, there's more.
Gordient Gaming, listen carefully. For the next 1 hour, I repeat 60 minutes, anytime any traveler of VRTravelers or this world speaks to you, you must work into the conversation a quote from the Shadow Sonic fandom on NintendoFandom.com.
Oh no, I haven't read that. I haven't
You've gotten a bad one.
I repeat, Gordient, you must Google the Nintendo.fandom.com Shadow Sonic quotes. And you must scroll down the list of quotes. And every single one, you must work into a conversation every time someone speaks to you for the next 60 minutes.
Oh my god. Gene, who came up with that? Who came up with that reverse alcohol?
Shadow the Hedgehog quotes.
Don't spoil that though. Because
Wait, Shadow the Hedgehog.
We're gonna make them drink the reverse alcohol.
Oh yeah. I am the ultimate life form. I am the ultimate marketable plushie.
Excellent. Amazing. Beautiful. I'm gonna call one of them over.
Clap.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I promise you.
Gotta see this.
Revenge.
Jean?
I have something for Trini to do while she goes the time.
Where's Sonic Adventure 3 at, you know?
Now then, who was next?
Oh yeah, Trini.
Was that you, Cilantro?
The Caddy
I think
and
it is
Trin are both also gonna be doing the same thing.
I think we have the new people. Yeah, I think we got the new people.
Yeah. Let them go first.
In. Yeah, we got the new people in.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm very
of course.
sure, yes.
All right. Hello there, Caddy Pack. Welcome to Sheen's Bar.
Anyways.
Hi, thank you.
May I explain to you what this oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. You can explain first. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Jean, you already have an addict and you haven't even said anything.
That's
perfect marketing.
Caddy Pack, let me explain. Reverse alcohol is a VRTravelers traveler's favorite. It is a good drink. Everyone loves to order it. But it is not for the faint of heart. This bar exists as an interdimensional paradox, an intersection between fiction and non-fiction. Any drink that you have ever imagined to have existed anywhere in any narrative exists here. I can serve it to you as long as you can tell me the name of it. As long as it's not poison, I can serve it to you. Are you sure that you want me to serve you reverse alcohol?
Yes.
I'm talking in Sonic quotes.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Let the gods save us. Just a moment, I'll prepare your drink.
Alright.
Let the Titans save us. That's the only thing that can actually save us now. Get them to make us another, get them to make us another narrative domain hopping machine.
I actually have a drink. To order.
I do
It's
as
not
well.
reverse alcohol. It's also not
Same.
related to the tour.
Ooh, what drink is it?
It's Trajan's favorite.
Alright.
To us.
Catty.
I'm pretty sure it's water.
Yes?
I believe it's just a bottle of
Take
water that
the
Trajan
bottle.
grabs every time.
Alright.
You asked for this, and this is your fault.
Can I drink it?
As you raise the bottle and you take a pull, the cool, minty, refreshing liquid enters you. It is delicious. It is, as you think to yourself, damn scrumptious. No wonder this is a fan favorite of
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab
VRTravelers.
trying to try it.
This drink is so good. But as you finish the pull,
Almost time for you to come over.
you set the bottle down.
Not quite yet.
I'll
hits you.
contact. I'll shout out whenever it's time.
You realize you've been cursed. Caddy pack for the next 10
We're gonna get her to do it
minutes.
too.
Do you want to
Anytime
listen to the
anyone
research notes from the
speaks to
archaeologists?
you, you must start out your sentence
They talk about the Great Queen.
Cursed to speak Shadow Quote.
Oh, I had to try to.
Okay.
phrase
That's
from
interesting.
a
The last time, but
goofy
failed.
Here,
Got
here,
the
here. I can
notches.
put you out of your misery. Hold on a second.
The archaeologist research notes?
It wasn't. I've never been to the
Anyways,
archaeologist,
good night, you guys.
but he loaned something with
I
like
know.
pictures of a shadow.
That's why I'm.
so.
Oh, yeah? Alright. Hit me.
Yeah, that's why I was actually bringing it up if you want to listen to it.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Oh no, I'm trying to get
This is where I come after tours, and what happens is I loan out objects from the narrative domain. I allow one loan per week per person, and loans must fit the following criteria.
They're here.
Yeah, no,
on,
it's
Kenny.
fine. I want to
Here,
give
sit
my
right here.
eyes time to
Kenny.
rest before I
Okay,
sleep in
okay.
15 minutes.
It seems you have another candidate for drinks. June.
Before I let everyone.
By popular demand, I would like to order the reverse alcohol.
Goodness gracious. How do you pronounce your name? Please educate me, dearest
Oh,
friend.
Trinitite.
Trinitite.
Yes. Or just
10,000 welcomes to my bar. Let me explain to you something before you tell me what you want to drink. Listen carefully, mortal. This bar exists as an intersection between dimensions. Anything you can ever imagine, fictional or not, can be ordered from this bar, as long as it is not poison. I will serve it to you. Others surely have told you things that you that they think you should order. Do not give in to peer pressure. But know this, Trinitite, if you do give in to peer pressure, your soul must be brave. So I ask you, what's your poison, and how may I serve you?
I'm feeling like my imagination is perhaps a little lacking at the moment, so I think I will stick with my guns and go with what is being suggested so heavily.
Hell, you can order anything here. But first
I know,
it's a good drink.
but perhaps another time. There are the things my curiosity must be sated.
What is your answer?
So yes, the reverse alcohol.
Amazing.
Foolish
yes, is an
mortal,
answer.
you know not what you do.
Gosh, that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Perhaps, but
Give
I'm
me
determined.
a few minutes. Coming right up.
Mm.
Very recently,
So your fate is sealed, my friend.
that people have
I have
heard
no
the
idea what
origins of the Great Queen,
You're gonna see,
the
but
prince's
more than
mother,
anything,
Don't worry
I
about
just
it.
love
It'll be
making
fine.
Jin
This
just be
could
like, "Are you
be
sure?"
where
Every
that all
time.
started. But I'm not here to give answers, only information. You're quite welcome, friends.
That's cool.
Greetings, Scylla.
Hi.
Of
Just hopped
course,
over.
everything is connected.
Mhm.
Zarin,
That's where the
are
fun
you
of
here
the
to make
tours
rooms
come
this
in.
evening?
No, not tonight. Just was
Very well.
checking over here.
Sleep well, friend. Of course.
Yeah, that bookshelf is popular for some reason.
I wonder why.
The bookshelf. I wonder if there is a secret code sitting there.
Yeah, no, I wonder.
Couldn't possibly be. They just look like books.
Couldn't possibly be. Oh dear. This one's bad. Uh-oh.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trini, you're fine. You're fine.
Maybe
You're
I
fine.
should
Don't
start
worry
with
about it.
mixture. Let me reach into dimension
no,
12 over here.
What?
Trini's an RPer. Don't worry about it. She's good at this.
They're a master of their craft. I trust the bartender.
You say?
Trust the hypercube. Trust the hypercube.
Trust the hypercube.
Yeah, this is not the lying one. That was the other hypercube.
I'm not in the business of making anyone suffer, but if you say so, just a moment.
That bad that the drink might have been seen as poison.
That's what society told us.
Oh yeah, that's also a fact I don't think Jean covered. Jean cannot serve you poison.
4 hours left? Yeah, 4 hours
Look,
left.
Trinitite, this one's not my fault. This one has been a mixture that has been one coming for a while. It's difficult. It's extremely difficult. Are you sure you want this?
I'm dedicated to it. I must.
10,000 apologies, my friend. This is a bottle of reverse alcohol that has been prepared and aged, long aged, just for your coming to this bar.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Bottoms up.
Do enjoy your drink.
I don't think ever. I'm just gonna go over the timer. I'm just gonna hide under.
Trinitite, as you take a pull from the bottle, the liquid splashes down your throat, your gullet, and you taste it as you will. And it is good. It is very good. You think to yourself as it passed your aftertaste senses, damn, no wonder this is a fan favorite of VRTravelers. This is damn good. You raise the bottle for a second pull, but before you can take a drink, the curse hits you. Yes, it bubbles up from your guts. It's cold and hot and spicy, and it reaches the back of your brain and flows forward, dissolving your thoughts to the back of your eyes until your vision blurs. And you think to yourself, oh my goodness, this is so delicious, I accept whatever is happening to me. And soon you know you have been cursed for the next 30 minutes, Trinitite. Anytime anyone speaks to you, you must only respond to them in a combination of a Garfield comic and a quote from Shakespeare.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
Oh no.
That is the most difficult one I've seen yet.
I mean, I had to talk in palindromes.
Shakespeare one's pretty
That's
bad.
not
But
as
this is like Shakespeare
You
plus.
better open up Google.
Can all of Neptune's great oceans not wash this Monday from my hands?
I That was amazing.
Well done.
That was
Well
amazing.
done. You have 30 minutes until the curse is lifted. Well done, Trinitite.
That's amazing. Alright, Jean, I don't have a reverse alcohol drink to order, but I would like to order. Let's have your finest
Oh, is it the
whiskey
sword, by chance?
burned with the
Princess Sword?
Inquisitor's flames.
That says Primus Regis Filius. That says the first son of the king.
The first son of the king, I see. Okay.
Mhm.
That does not tell me anything at all.
My friends, I'm doing loans for only a few more minutes. If you want any.
Yes, yes. Apologize. We were getting everybody reverse alcohol.
Yeah,
sure.
You can't loan them.
All the new people. Just every single new person.
Yeah, they
They
are
have-
featureless and have no dialogue to them. Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm feeling suicide. I'm feeling
Oh, oh God.
today.
Apologies. I have been preoccupied. How may I serve you, Protag?
Oh.
I'm feeling very self-destructive today. Since it's been so long. I like, the food that the nations were giving out to the refugees, but I would like something to drink with it. So can I have some reverse alcohol alongside it?
Oh no.
Sure. Just a moment.
So many reverse alcohols today.
Sheen, okay, you know what? It's funny. I just brought up reverse. You brought up reverse alcohol because I'm trying to get the nutrition facts. I tried to load them from Trader, but he just said.
First of all, the first one that I want to try is I want to see if I can borrow the Inquisitor's whip.
The Inquisitor's whip.
Yes.
The Inquisitor's whip is a metaphor. It is a tongue of flame. It is only made of fire. He doesn't actually.
Well,
have
yeah,
a
but
whip.
you've done metaphors before, so I was wondering if I'm gonna. Some of these
That's
are very
fair.
metaphorical, so.
Yes.
The other one is a more literal one. I want to see if I know we can't borrow the prince's crown, but I want to know if we can borrow the queen's crown.
The Queen's crown. Vivs, the Queen's crown is a valid loan.
Oh.
Would you like to loan it now, or would you like to continue?
I would love that.
Anytime anyone speaks to you, you must tell them. You must brag to them something cool that you have done. Anytime ever. And if they dispute your claim, you are to immediately send them to me, and I will tell them that they are wrong and you are right for the next 20 minutes.
Tang.
I almost grabbed at Holiday World. What about my soup?
What was that?
I almost drowned and survived at Holiday World. Where's my soup? I didn't also hear about my soup.
Your soup is very good. I do not understand.
Okay.
Jean,
All right, Sheen. I have a question.
can I? Oh.
I have a very important question that I feel needs to be answered.
Apologies, Gio. I think Incognito was waiting there for quite a while. I'll get to you just next, I promise.
Okay, Incognito first.
Mm.
They've been waiting.
Could I please have a whiskey that is burned with the Inquisitor's flames?
Oh Lord.
Oh goodness. Coming right up.
Feeling of interest.
Why y'all like this? Y'all are crazy.
Because I had a drink because I've had a drink that's tempered by the flames of Felden.
usually
I had
small,
a drink
aren't you?
that was tempered by the by the stairs of the Grey Queen. Now I gotta get one that's
Last time I was
Or, you know,
in my
from
fairy
the
model,
Inquisitor.
but like that was only
That's
last
what
time.
that's what I meant.
Mhm.
I've only been in that
Hey.
once, so I don't know.
Incognito. It sounds like you're keeping track of drinks ordered from significant places. I'll give you a clue if you keep it to yourself. And the others around you that are going to hear it, of course.
All right then.
You're welcome to order a drink that is inspired by the Queen of Shavat.
Welcome to order a drink that's inspired by the Queen of Shavat. Alright, let me write that down.
That'll be for the future. The Painter 2, of course.
And 2. Painter 2. And 2.
I'm gonna totally blindside everyone by ordering that next week.
And if you do, Gio, I'll tell you that nothing is available because the Painter 2 hasn't been released yet.
Shit.
You'll have to wait till it's released to order that type of drink. Does that make sense?
Alright. Okie dokie.
Alright, we
Can't
just
wait.
write that down really quickly. Oops, sorry.
Anyways, I have a very important question now.
Just a moment, they're taking their drink. So, the drink you taste is spicy. It's got ginger in it, you're sure? Perhaps, is that cinnamon? No, it couldn't be. That would not mix with this because there's a bit of citrus in there. And that's too much. That does not mix together. But there's a heartiness to it. It's warm. And as it leaves your taste buds, it leaves a cold feeling, a shivering, an iciness. Almost as if it's inviting you to take another drink to cure that lack of temperature. But no, you stop and you think. The drink itself does not provide you with an ethereal vision, unfortunately. But what it does remind you of is that there are those that burn flames as hard as they can. And no matter how hard and how hot white those flames burn, they will never live the life that started that fire. And that is all.
Thank you.
Alright. Time to ask my very important question.
Always tip your bartender.
No, I need to know something.
Thank you.
Did you just give me boobs?
Oh my goodness. I actually have a drink in my
Hold up, someone get a picture, get a picture. Never mind, you missed it. My jugs.
Cilantro, I think you were waiting, is that right?
Hold up.
Yeah, I do actually have a drink in mind. As revealed to us at the very beginning of today, Trajan's favorite drink, and I quote, "Please make your way to the prep room. We're about to begin." It's not named for a drink, but I'm sure he was knew what he was talking about.
I see. Yes, the answer to that I will tell you in just a moment. I mean, the drink, which is the answer to that, I will serve in just a moment.
I gotta go. Bye. I'll ask later.
Alright, Gio. What is the drink you wish to order?
Oh, I wasn't gonna order a drink. I was gonna ask what the nutrition factors of reverse alcohol are.
Ah, yes. The nutrition facts of reverse alcohol are... it's a 50-50 mixture of antimatter and gravitons.
Huh. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Bye. Gotta go now. Bye.
Jean, can I bother you for the spelling on Shavat, the city that you said?
Of course. Shavat is S-H-E, like she, and then V, A is an apple, T.
Thank you. A drink
Please
inspired by the
note.
Queen of Shabbat. I will keep this secret.
Please note that the VRTravelers lore is heavily inspired by the story of Xenogears. However, it is not related to it and is not directly influenced by it. So, if you look up the story of Shavat and the story of Xenogears, you will think that you may know what is about to happen in the story of VRT lore, but you will likely be wrong.
Likely be completely wrong. Yep. Better that way. I like to see stories that are new.
I try to be original. I
Yeah,
try. I don't always
I've enjoyed
succeed, but
everything.
yes.
I mean, I loved the pilot.
The pilot abridged.
Got to rewatch well, the pilot abridged from Panda, but then I got to rewatch some of them.
Yeah.
Through like the archives, and they were very well done.
Just a moment, friends. I've yet to serve a drink here. Cilantro.
Yes, hello.
Remind me. Your drink was... I'm so sorry. What was it?
It was, from the very beginning of the tour, Trajan mentioned his favorite drink, and I quote, "Please make your way to the prep room. We are about to begin."
Doubles and middlings.
Oh right, it is their birthday. Oh shit, is this still going on?
Oh yes, now I remember.
Right
There is a
before-
specific
before-
answer to this.
I'm gonna go ahead
Yes. There is a specific answer to this. Yes. Yes, where is it?
So the Joel Bowl.
Where is
Joel
it?
Bowl or middling? Or the middling's high.
Here it is.
So yes. Like,
Cilantro, this is yours.
So yeah, middling minutes is high.
Thank
oh god.
you.
Ah, hold on. I hit. Okay. What drink is this?
Trajan's favorite.
As you take a drink, you realize that there are secrets that happen in truth in the spur of the moment, such as how VRTravelers begin. There was a cube whirling about in a desert city, and there were travelers watching. They asked the cube, "Where are we?" And the cube said, "I am in the city of Bloodivik. Where are you? Why are you here?" And they said, "This is a public game. This is VR chat." And the cube said, "Oh, okay." And they said, "Tell us about the place where we are." And the cube told them. The cube explained the story. A long story. And then they left. And the next day, the cube was there. And the travelers returned, but this time they brought friends. And they found the cube and they said, "Hey, could you tell us a story again?" The cube said yes. And he brought them through the city. And the tour finished. And the next day, the same group returned, but they brought even more friends. And they found the cube there, and they said, "We want you to tell the same story, but we've brought more friends. And we found that there are other places here. Could you please tell us about the other places?" And the cube said, "Okay, I guess I can." And the cube brought them through the city of Bloodivik, through the city of Nortun, through the city of the Holy Mother, Nisan. And a story was formed through impromptu, and thus VRTravelers was born. This drink that entices you to go to the prep room preps you for none other than what's to come, something that is impromptu, something that is without a script, something that was told with nothing written beforehand. It is a clue to the painter too, because even the story that existed before a script was written is important. to the lore of the painter too. And that is what you feel when you drink this drink that, by the way, tastes like root beer.
Ah, nice, based.
It's pretty based. Yes.
Nice. Base.
No legacy is so rich.
Based on what?
A big fat hairy deal.
Alright, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye, y'all. Have a good night.
See, it wasn't water.
Bye.
You truly have been cursed, haven't you?
It wasn't water. Hello.
It really is just
Yes, hi, hello.
Hi.
a very
So,
difficult time you're
I
having,
missed-
isn't it? It's almost like you have to think of a
I
response
missed
for this
today's
exact
tour,
conversation we're
but
having right now.
I figured that you'd get to do the boss battle again.
We did manage intact, yes.
You survived what accident?
I used